Hey everyone, how's it going tonight? My name's Spencer, and this is Cory, aka he is Stackman.
I am Stackman. Get it?
I get it. Oh snap!
Get it? It's Avengers, bro. It's
I
Iron Man.
get it, baby. And we are best ball draft addicts back again tonight to draft some more teams. Very excited to jump in and draft some of this new contest, the Poodle, which is a beautiful contest. $7 entry fee. It's 55,000 people, and you get 20 entries total, which is a perfect size field to be able to max out and take advantage of good payouts with not a bunch of people that can be max drafted 150 all the time. So, so it's going to be fun. I've already done 3 of them so far. So tonight will be probably 4 and 5. How many
I
have you
have
got with
done
the Poodle?
0 so far. I had a few more puppies that I needed to knock out, and before that closed, and then I've just been doing sprints. So,
oh man, I did something last night, Cory. I didn't tell you about this that I hadn't planned on doing this year. I've done it in the past, but I wasn't going to do this year. And then last night, I was on the phone with Duggar, and I had 90 puppies done. Okay, I had 90 done, and I was on the phone with him, and he wanted to do one more, so I was at 91, and I'm like, do I want to finish with 91?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I got to go, and it was at 99.8% filled. So from 10 to 11 last night, I did 9 drafts at once.
Oh my god, you psycho!
And finished with 100 even. So, but I staggered them. You know, I waited. But I literally at one point had all 9 going at once.
Oh, that's just sicko stuff.
But you know what? It actually went well. I actually really liked the teams that it turned out, and it wasn't as bad as what I expected. I was just on my phone, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I last night I was looking at it. It was like I did one, and then I did 30, so it was number 30 for me, and then I noticed it was 99 point whatever and 2, and I was like, oh, I should sneak one in. I'm like, I can't have 31. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see, Zero's like living up to Draft Addicts brand. That's right, baby. I had to do it. It felt good too. It really did. Zero, glad to have you in here tonight with us, buddy. Very, very glad. But there's a little bit of news today to kind of touch on. So first things first, Kyle Pitts extension. Zero, Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, anyone? I've taken him a few times today. I'm doing it. I'm clicking the Pitts button, forcing myself, but I'm doing it. So get those shares up a little bit. But yeah, so anyway, Kyle Pitts 3-year extension. What do you think takeaways are from this? Seriously, anything for this year to actually take away as far as confidence in him, or not? Pretty much same thing.
No, it doesn't change any. I mean, I guess if you want to say that the confidence is there as far as new OC or new head coach and system and all that stuff, then sure. I don't think anybody. I thought that once he wasn't traded, because they franchise tagged him. If I knew a trade was still like possible, but when they tagged him and then there's been quiet, I'm like, all right, I think Pitts is probably staying. I hope that they would trade him just because I would love to see him somewhere else that maybe could better utilize him. But yeah, no, it doesn't change the way I'm drafting him or anything.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt him at all. It just. I mean, from a dynasty long-term perspective, it would have been sick if he was on like the Chiefs or something.
Oh, sure. But Zero said we all knew he was going to get extended.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they franchised him instead of extending him, and so didn't know if they were going to be dumb or what the Cowboys are doing. So.
Right. I know. Kyle Pitts putting up some numbers. Better start putting some respect.
I'm a Pitts guy. I even tried to not be. I always bought in every year. It finally paid off last year. But and I don't fade him this year necessarily, but I just wanted him out of Atlanta.
Yeah. And by the way, Ant, hey, glad to have you in here commenting and being in here with us tonight. Always love seeing a new commenter.
Yeah,
Zero
thanks for
Zero
joining.
said earlier. He said, "I ended the field general with an odd number, but is using it as exposure therapy for OCD." Well, buddy, I don't blame you. Whenever I have an odd number, it's usually because the draft gets thrown out. Although I haven't actually had that happen in a while, but I have where I've finished with an even number and then it gets thrown out and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
23 instead of whatever, you know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, he says he's their de facto wide receiver too. I mean, yeah,
yeah, I
for sure.
guess, but
Although we all
yeah.
know it's Zach Wright Branch.
He kind of has been. I mean, he's been
He
this.
is, I
He's
know.
he's no different than he was over the last few years. It's just like his production picked up when Cousins came. As long as he has a competent quarterback to get him the ball, he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's just Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ritter weren't the guys. And I think,
shocker.
yeah, I know. He did have his rookie year. He had Matt Ryan, didn't he? I think Matt Ryan was still there in
I think probably
21.
his rookie year. Yeah, that sounds
Um,
right.
and he had a great rookie year. So it's just when he has competent quarterback play. And then once Arthur Smith was out of the picture, it's been pretty good. But yeah, I don't think he's should be the second read as far as the passing game for sure.
By the way, we're going to get going here in just a few minutes, guys. The true second read is Bijan, dump off to Bijan because option 1, hand off to Bijan. Option 2, London. Option 3, dump off to Bijan. So,
yeah.
But there was also some other news today.
Yeah, he was there for Pitts' first 2 seasons.
I thought so. So there's some other news today that probably in the vein of Josh Jacobs is going to end up being nothing and probably doesn't matter.
Oh, now I saw that. It wasn't. I saw it yesterday. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, with Geno. So yeah. So
Geno. I saw it on Sunday. Sunday is when I saw
it. I just saw it today. I thought it just came out today, but Geno Smith is got some sort of charges, or maybe not charges, but he has
his lady posted a video, like she went live and said, like, accusing him of domestic violence and that kind of stuff.
That's what it is. So basically we'll see. Hopefully there's nothing there and nothing will happen to Geno. But I have earlier today, whenever I was drafting, I have noticed that Geno is pretty much going in round end of 16, 17, which is not a whole lot different than normal, but it's later than normal. I've seen him fall like 5 to 10 picks. So
those
maybe
shares.
Maybe this has some Club Nick implication, but probably not. This will probably end up being nothing.
Well, and then that segues kind of into what some were speculating, is that the Jets would be in play for Brendan Sorsby, who it was announced today, or was it yesterday? Was it today?
Yesterday. You told me yesterday.
Was it yesterday? I could have sworn that was today.
I'm pretty sure you told me yesterday. Who knows? We're all mixed up in our days.
Yeah. I can find out in just a second. That was.
But no supplemental draft.
It was today. So yeah. So the NFL said that they ruled to not have a supplemental draft. I think he was the only one that applied, and they weren't going to have a draft for one guy, I guess, and they just opted to forego the supplemental draft this year. So Sorsby won't be eligible until 2027 for best ball purposes. It wasn't going to matter one way or the other, probably, even though I bet some people would have started throwing some darts if he would have went to the Jets or the Cardinals or something, especially in like super flexes. But yeah, Sorsby, we're going to have to wait till 2027.
Maybe next year. That's right. Well, boys, if you're here and you want to draft us, I think it's about time for us to go ahead and pull up a Poodle and get joined in. So, Cory, when you have it pulled up, why don't you do a countdown for us? Let's do a out of 10 countdown.
Yeah, because before we jumped in, I tested it to make sure I didn't need to have like rankings or something like that. So, and I didn't. I guess it maybe takes my ring anyway. All right, Poodle.
Thank you.
We are ready. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter.
All right.
Oh no.
4 more. One more. We got a quick jump there. One more, guys. One more, and we will get going. Let me get this pulled up for our screen.
I didn't know if there was anybody who needed ASL or for the hearing impaired. That's why I filled that up.
Hey, I like it. No. All right.
While we're waiting on this, if there's anybody out there that uses Twitter, not X, Twitter, we are at BB Addicts. I finally got the Twitter handle set up. So we're on Instagram at Best Ball Draft Addicts. So you can find us on there. We'll be posting the links to the show and some couple of we'll clip it up. And put some of our favorite little nuggets. One thing I didn't know, in that I guess if you say clip that, I guess that's StreamYard knows to when they do the AI generated ones that they'll clip it.
Oh, that's hilarious! I didn't know
so
that.
If there's
so you
anything
just
that we
said it,
do
so
or
it's
say
gonna...
yeah. So if we want to say there's something specific that we want them to talk or whatever, we just say that and they will it'll do it.
There we go. Clip that.
Clip that. Let's see.
All right, so we got people in here with us. Glad to see. So yeah, we've got
Smurfer.
Zero, Cool Smurfer, Cleves, Cory's at the 7. Cool Smurfer is at what's he the 10? Yep, the 10. 0 at the 12, getting that sweet turn, and Cleves rocking the 5. I also see at 9 Chris Spags. That name sounds familiar. Does any of you guys in the comments, do you know is Chris Spags, is that a fantasy guy? Because it's ringing familiar in my mind, but I could be wrong here. All right, so I went with Jamar Chase for the brand. Zero
for the brand, baby.
He's a streamer. Okay, I thought so. I thought that I knew that name from somewhere. Cool Smurfer, glad to have you in here with us tonight, buddy.
Yes, absolutely. Real quick, I have been on a generational run that I wanted to tell you guys about.
Okay, go ahead. That's a streamer that doxes people who snipe him. Oh, what a great one.
Great. But real quick, I've been on a crazy generational run in the Frenchie Sprint, in that I went, let's see, how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight drafts with either 101 or 102.
That is pretty incredible.
The streak broke. I got 105. So I've done 10 so far. I've only 9 of them have been in the top 5 with the other. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Every time I clicked, I was like, put in a quarter, I got a car. Put in a quarter, I got a car. Put in $1, I got a car. Vegas vacation, anybody out there?
I know. I like it. Papa Giorgio.
Nick Papa Giorgio.
All right. So I see that over at our boys here went double running back. So Zero grabbed him James Cook and Ken Walker, Cool Smurfer, JT, and Saquon. And let's see what you're going to do. By the way, Cool Smurfer, you got the position. You got to snipe this man at some point in this draft, just because you got to make a point to do it. All right, Cory going double running back with McCaffrey and A-Chain. Love it.
That's a fun one.
That's a fun one. All right, Cleves, let's see what you're about to do here. Double wide receiver, I'm assuming, unless you want to go Bowers. Look at Pickens getting moved up to the mid 2.
Earlier, Quentin Johnston, I noticed he's in the top 75 now.
Moving on up, baby. Moving on up.
It's wild to me.
I was
a QJ guy.
Right.
Not so much at that price.
Look at this. Look at that.
He's an ADP 80 now, but it was earlier.
Yeah. Whatever.
I didn't even have to look, and I knew you were talking about Bowers.
Oh yeah, gosh, I absolutely love that.
At all my 1s and 2s, he's been there almost every time. He's making it to the turn a little bit. People are softening a little bit on him, I feel like, because he wasn't making it to the turn ever. But
I'm happy about that. Soft and
Smurfer, exactly. Oh yeah. So yeah. But yeah, QJ. I earlier, whenever I was looking at the list, and it was like, I think he went top 75 in the ADP 80 ADP 80 right now. I was like, y'all are listening to some podcasts.
All right. So what I want to do here is go Devonta. I'm thinking about mixing it up to Rashi just to change things up. What do you think? Mix
Yeah.
Tarashi, I'm gonna do it.
Sure.
Let's do it.
He's out of jail. That's a thing of the past. It definitely won't come up again.
This makes sense. I didn't know, but if ETR, if they've got him ranked at 23, then no kidding. That's because ETR is a market moving company. Evan Silva and those guys. I mean, what they put out, people follow. And let's just take a quick look real quick. So here is his ADP shares. And yeah, look at this. This is from April as we move along in May, just steadily moving up and going from, here he is at 93 at the end of May. And here we are June 23rd. And 80 ADP, 80.6. Yep, that totally makes sense. Hello. All right. So what'd you just do there, Stackers?
I went neighbors.
Neighbors. Look at you. You are living with no fear. McCaffrey, Achane, Neighbors. This is the fear-free draft. Just go for it, baby. I love it. Smurfer grabbed him. Tet, are you there still? Hello? Oh, is your AirPod? Oh, the Stack Man's got an AirPod problem. Hey, what's going on? Very happy for you to catch us live and leave a comment, Mr. Undead Braden. I'm very much glad that you're alive and in here watching with us.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
There you are. We can hear you.
AirPods are just, I don't know, being really silly tonight.
Braden, if you ever want to jump in a draft with us and you get in live, we'll be doing one right after this. Let us know what your handle is so we can look at your team. So very much appreciate you jumping on.
Happy to have you, buddy.
All right, and let's see what Zero did here at the turn.
I couldn't hear your feedback on.
Oh, you couldn't? I said, look at your team. You have the go for the gold, the all risk, boom or bust. Go, just shoot for the moon. McCaffrey, Achane, Neighbors start.
I'm not playing for second.
I love it. If you ain't first, you're last, baby.
I'll play for keeps.
I play for keeps. So Ladd and Waddle to Zero at the turn. Ted and Jacobs to Cool Smurfer. And let's see what Stackers does here. I knew it. Going with your boy, Garrett Wilson.
God, this is the kind of team that I will salivate over and will only break my
heart. Hey, what's up, Hartman? How you doing,
what's
buddy?
Going on, brother?
I saw that you were streaming, so you must have just finished up. All right, it's Undead Braden. If you ever see me in these UD or DK streets, I'm a max drafter on both. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure we have crossed paths plenty of times, my friend. Sniping Spags, Hartman. That's right. That's what we're doing over here. All right, I don't have a running back yet. I'm going to push it one more time. I'm going to grab my boy, Mike Evans. Grabbing my boy, Mike Evans. We're going to push RB. I'll definitely get one here with the turn.
Right. I'm going to catch up on this board a little bit.
Catch up on that board a little.
Ooh, man, Cleves, love that start. Whew, baby. That is a sexy start.
Yeah, let's see what Cleves is doing. Sorry, Cleves, I looked right past you there. So JSN, AJ Brown, Zay, and Scattaboo. Very nice. And then we're all killing the start to this.
Smurfer's just beating people up with his running backs.
I know.
those are some bruisers. And then Zero just he's drafting my guys too. Man, these drafts are a lot easier when y'all aren't in the same pod as me.
I know, but I love it. I love it.
Oh, me too. I love it. It's the best.
Okay, who are we starting with? My boy Trayvon? Absolutely, my boy Trayvon.
Yeah.
You better believe it. I normally don't like to start with him as a 1. Normally he's a 3 for me, but hey, you know. Do you have a preference of year 2 running backs? Yeah, Trayvon Henderson. Actually, I would take Scatabo. If he was there, I would have taken Scatabo before him. But those are my boys. Zero says RJ Harvey. I have been mixing in. I respect Zero, and I will click a few shares of the guys that I know he likes, but not heavy. I'm not heavy on Harvey. On Harvey.
I don't actually click this one a ton, But speaking of, now that we're talking about second-year guys, I'm going to take some tutors.
Hey, there you go. There's one. Take you some tutors. So Braden is into Harvey because of ADP. See, and I've already commented on this, but for me, why I've been not taking so much Harvey, it's because I look at buys a lot. I know, F them buys. I shouldn't look so much at them, but in that range, I take like Monungai or my boy Kenny Gainwell is the one I take the most, like around later. So that's usually why I'm not looking at Harvey. But again, I've been clicking him more recently because I respect my boy Zero's opinions.
He's one guy that I was surprised his ADP has just stayed steady like that. I don't know, after like whenever we first started, I mean, I think it's hovering about the same. And even after Dobbins, bringing back Dobbins, and then
here you go, check it.
Drafting Coleman. Yeah, it's, I mean, like really,
it's dipped like a pick.
Just barely.
But yeah, it's pretty much, I mean, like
been
since
so
it's stabilized. Yeah, it's stabilized in May. It stayed right here at this 80, 84, 85. Now we're slipped and he's at 86 point. It's basically 87.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that. Tate and Warren to 0. Watson and Tyson. You went with tutors. Back to you. What you doing here?
We're going.
You're thinking.
There we go. Well,
marvelous Marv.
Marv. Again, if I'm going to stick with the crash and burn theme, we're going all out. We're going all out.
Stick with the crash and burn theme. I love it.
He's either going to win you 40 grand or break your heart. Probably break your heart.
Oh, that's so good. This is a good theory, by the way. Zero has said this before, and I do like this, what he's talking about here, where the Broncos RB1 shouldn't be going in the same round after RB2 for Bears, Rams, Steelers. I do totally get that point. But also, is he their RB1? I would say no, as long as Dobbins is healthy.
Yeah. I mean, when Dobbins was, I mean, granted, Harvey could just take a leap. But when last year, if we're going based on what we saw last year, Dobbins was the clear 1A. So, but players get better. Just because it happened like that last year doesn't mean it will happen again.
Right. And I just grabbed Price, who, I don't really like taking, but it felt like a good enough fall there. And
Zero to an extent, I believe in that. Sorry, I need to get better at that. To an extent, but I think the injury thing. I mean, if the injury wasn't baked in there at all, I mean, Dobbins was by far the better running back last year, and it wasn't even close. RJ Harvey touchdowns, and that was it. He was very inefficient.
See, Hartman believes. This is the thing. Fine. Yeah,
and I'm not arguing for either. I don't really draft either of them. I just, but
I know you don't like Broncos.
We know I have a bias.
Exactly. Man, I don't like taking Chuba.
I loved taking Brooks until everyone else started. And man, yeah, he's just overpriced for me. I mean, the guy's played 2 football games in 3 years.
I'm gonna do it. Well, I believe that it's just a matter of time before Dobbins gets hurt. I've said this many times. However, what if he does stay healthy? I think Dobbins is really good. I really do. Hartman says Dobbins is RB1 on the Broncos, and it's not close. But Brooks is going 105 because people don't believe in Chuba. I'm one of those that don't believe in Chuba. I have way more Brooks than I do Chuba, so I like to mix things up every once in a while. We've addressed the market doesn't believe in Dobbins, Hartman, he says. Well, nonetheless, Dobbins can be a good buy. If the market doesn't believe, that doesn't mean you shouldn't click his name.
Clip that.
Clip that.
Gotta clip that. Our first
I don't
reference.
I was going to say, I don't know that I necessarily want you to post a short of me saying draft Dobbins because I don't believe in that.
I'm going to clip it to where it's you go, I will draft J.K. Dobbins.
J.K.
RB1?
Dobbins.
Yes.
Love it.
I'm just gonna AI you in a Dobbins jersey and
Perfect.
hey, money where your mouth is. That's zero. That's why you're my guy. Justin Herbert.
Hey, and I was gonna say that's right. He just grabbed him some Harvey, so he is money where his
I
mouth
don't know
is.
if I probably didn't snipe him on QJ there. I mean, I just at ADP. I still don't. My QJ shares 2 months ago. I loved those a lot more.
I know you did. Man, speaking of, I just got to mention this. Speaking of shares, anyone see Jack Caglione tonight? Ooh, doggy! Jack Caglione is here. It's his time. Ooh, I am absolutely loving it. I was all aboard the Cags train, and of course Duggar, but Cags train all the final like month and a half. Just I rode the rise. I didn't care. And man, he is killing it right now. His first homer today was insanely good. And I said first because he hit two. Dobbins' total game played is basically a year 2 RBI guess. Hey, what's up, Bayou? How you doing, buddy?
There he is.
It's the Bayou Bengal, y'all. If Dobbins has no fans, then I'm not alive. You are alive, my friend. I promise you.
We do have an undead guy in here right now, though.
We do have a zombie in here. I'm going to go ahead and grab Purdy over T-Law for my Mike Evans stack.
Yeah, in hindsight, I took Mahomes, but in hindsight, Dart probably made more sense with Neighbors, but that's okay.
Who's the best Joker, you think, by the way? Is it the single movie Heath Ledger? It's got to be, right?
Oh, Dark Knight?
Yeah, it's got to be. Or is it Nicholson?
No, I think anybody that says it's Nicholson, they're just getting a little too nostalgic. Come on. I mean, yeah, it's okay for someone to pass the OGs, and he did it. Like, nothing but love and respect for old Jack, but come on.
Look, Zero says he's old enough to remember the ETN Tank Tootin discourse last summer. Glad you're old enough to remember that, but you know what? I look what I'm doing here. Boom, baby. Hartman, that's for you.
There he
Dobbins,
is.
come on down. Instead of Kenny Gainwell, which is what I would have normally done. I actually thought about Pearsall to get another 49er, but I don't take very much Pearsall. Oh, look at this. Undead Braden. He started drafting Cags. Absolutely, buddy. I love it. I love it.
Awesome.
Cags is.
Duggar's be so happy to see that.
We're going to eventually have Duggar on a show with us, and I'm going to play his Jack Caglione intro when I bring him in. All right. What you going to do there? What you going to do, Clee? Stack man. Oh, you're torn. You are torn.
Laporta dip here.
Take that Laporta dip. Oh, snap.
Laporta dip.
Take that Porta dip. All right. Let's see if Cool Smurfer can get him a nice little Chris Spags snipe on the time around. Glad this draft isn't freezing up. Me too. Have you been having some freeze issues recently, Zero?
I was gonna say I haven't. Have you?
No, not recently. I have before, but no, not recently.
All right, Pitts getting paid off the board.
Oh, yeah, that was Smurfer. Grabbed him some Pitts there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there goes Pearsall and Bo.
Oh, Hartman's been having some issues. Okay.
Yeah. No, but Hartman has. Gotcha.
I'll knock on wood. Doesn't hit us tonight. Come on, Underdog. You got one job.
Knocking on that wood. Do it, Smurfer. Jordan Love. Come on down. Oh, the draft before was crazy freezing. Dang it. Smurfer was on you there, Zero. He was. He said Pitts, boom, baby, got him. So Cory, you got Kelsey. You're good. You're good. I was gonna say, were you looking at Goff there? But no, you got old Kels.
Nah, I'm gonna go Kels. No, and it's just the one stack piece with Goff, so
yeah,
I might.
Come on, Kittle. Dang, I was gonna take Kittle and be done at tight end. That is all right. What we gonna do now? What we gonna do now? Right. Wandale, Aaron Jones.
Okay, 18th round pick that you like clicking.
I'll go Aaron Jones. I'll push wide receiver around here.
I don't want to speak for him, but I know him and I have been big fans of like taking kind of like the rookie flyers last, like Malachi Fields, Chris Brazzell, Surratt. Zero says Ayuk in the 18th. Yeah. He hasn't been making it there lately. I don't know. Like, I guess because Spencer, did you see actually, we didn't mention that at the top of the show of Brandon Ayuk's latest Instagram live?
I did not. No, I did not see that.
It was on Father's Day talking gibberish, but then at the end he said, "Go Commanders, let's go Commanders."
Oh, no, I did not see that. No, I didn't. So I wanted to ask you this, Cory, because you just said this. Have you been drafting Malachi Fields?
I honestly in a Giants build, usually I like him in the 7th, 18th round. I think he profiles really well as an 18th round pick. If you're going to use that on a receiver, there's just so many of those dart throw options. I'm more confident in like the 18th round than I am the 7th round.
I do really like a lot of the picks. I just was wondering because I've not been clicking Malachi Fields. I have an extremely small amount.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, let me see actually. So this is out of my big board. Yeah, 3%. So really not hardly any at all. For me, my last round wide receivers that I really like to take, I'm looking here. Yeah, Brazzell is my highest. Chris Bell.
That's the flip side. Chris Bell. I'm not taking any because I love the talent long term, but this year no way.
Yep, Surratt, like you said, Surratt. I've been taking him. Wicks is not the last round, but I've got a good amount of Wicks too. Let's see who else is down here at the end at wide receiver. Looking at my double-digit shares.
Torrey Horton, Wicks.
Torrey Horton, he's up there. Yep, Torrey Horton. I've got some Mooney.
Tyquan Thornton has been a person
that's one for you. I've done it on a couple Mahomes, but those are a lot of the guys, those round 18 guys that I've been going with. Then I mix in some randos. I actually have started taking
some. Bayou's still in here, but he'll tell you Devon Bailey.
Bayou's Devon Bailey 99.9% of the time.
And it's not close.
I've taken Bailey one time, and it was for him. It was for him. But anyway, who I've been clicking the last couple days because I was taking none of him, and I started thinking, am I wrong about having none of this guy? And that's Keon Coleman. I've been throwing some Keon Colemans in the last round just in case I'm wrong. He's still an incredibly small percent.
So I don't care. Like receivers, especially, those are the guys. Like I'm always almost 9 times out of 10, I'm taking a receiver in round 18.
Bring him home, baby. Bring him home. Willis and Love reunited.
But round 18, there's a lot of great picks down there. I love grabbing those those late round guys. Those are fun.
I have too much Stribling as well, by the way. I was taking Stribling a lot early. It's down, but I'm still 15%. And so that's my 4th highest wide receiver. Zachariah Branch is my highest wide receiver. And he was going in the last 2 rounds, but now he's not. Now he goes a lot of time in the 15 or 16. I've been taking Boston. Oh, is it my pick?
Yeah, actually, I've been taking more Boston as well.
Oh boy.
Especially in the builds where
that was close. I just got a star in at the last
ceiling type ones and like the sprints and stuff like that. You see, I feel like a lot of time you see guys like Boston, those 2nd round rookies. Sometimes it takes a minute to adjust, but like just big bodied X guys, and then just
Mhm.
in the back half of the year, it definitely seems like a guy that could be that for.
Boston,
So
Boston's high for me too. 15% of Boston. So yeah, I've been taking him a good amount. I'm down to 14% Parker Washington, by the way. Antonio Williams, yep, that's one. I just saw that. I got 12% Antonio Williams. He's been moving up, but I like taking Antonio Williams. Also, cool Smurfer. Boston super alive for a 2 TD game as long as the Browns can score more than 10 points. Ain't that the truth?
yeah, we don't know who's going to be throwing on the ball, but as long as they can toss it deep, he's good for that. Yeah, Boston's going to be he honestly just him, and if they can get somebody competent like Boston and Concepcion, that's going to be, and Judkins, like that'd be a fun offense.
You know what? As we're
And
talking about his name, let's just do it right now. I don't
There
have
it
a
is.
week 11. I left Trey Tucker for one of the other boys.
Love it.
I have moved Trey Tucker up. I was like almost no Trey Tucker before Zero had talked me into him. And Trey Tucker is now, let's see where he's up to now. 12%, up to 12%, Zero. So I'm there with you. I'm pretty much anti Jalen Naylor and Trey Tucker almost every time whenever they go right here at the same spot.
Okay, you talked me into it.
Any Isaiah Bonds? No Bonds.
Oh,
Isaiah
yeah.
Bonds.
I mean, well, I read
me.
it. I did see the post today about he's been like the most targeted receiver through everything, so camp and everything so far. I think it. I don't know. I'm still not there in taking
There's
him in
just
this
too many
format. I
people.
think he's definitely worth like a dynasty dart throw and that kind of thing. But outside of that, I'm not there yet. But give it a little more time. If it's still happening in training camp, it probably will warrant a 17 or 18 round pick.
If it was me, I'll probably let others, unless Jerry Jeudy gets traded, then maybe I might mix him in. But if Jerry Jeudy's there, there's too many people for a bad offense, too many targets to go around to worry about taking Isaiah Bond, in my opinion. Might take him in the eliminator. Yeah, I could, like I said, if Judy's gone, then, but I don't take Jeudy either. I'm a fan in Boston. I'll take some Concepcion.
I just laughed at everyone that was drafting Jerry Jeudy last year, just belly laughing at him. In like round 7, 8, get out of here. What are we doing?
Yeah, Jerry Jeudy. I can't stand Jerry Jeudy. But the thing is if Jerry Jeudy were to be traded to the Dolphins, though, that'd be a smash pick. I would take him in a heartbeat if he was on the Dolphins.
I guess somebody's got to catch the ball.
I know, exactly. You have spread your Trey Tucker propaganda very well.
Watchy actually has like 2% Trey Tucker.
I know, it was all
to get everybody
lie.
else to buy
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Like, these suckers are buying in on Trey Tucker.
The thing is, there's not that many people to catch passes there other than Bowers, so that's why I get it. All right, here are our names: Antonio Williams, Stribling, check. We know that. I don't take a lot of Trey Harris. I have some, but I don't have a lot. So let's do it, baby.
I'm a Trey Harris guy.
Trey all the way. I like mixing Trey Harris in occasionally. Let's see.
Trey Harris.
We are going to do, by the way, a week from now, just for anyone who's interested, 8% Trey Harris. Anyone who's interested, next Wednesday, I'm thinking July 1st. If Cory can, we're going to probably just jump on randomly during the day and do a video where we do an exposures review with all of our shares through all of the drafts up through the end of June. So that'll be fun because things will drastically change in July and August. That's for sure. It does every year.
I am a 19% exposure on Trey Harris.
Ooh, look at you.
Yep.
Look at you. Okay, back to me here. I still don't have a tight end too, but that's all right because I got Bowers. Do I want another running back? This is not a bad time for a tank share. I don't take very much tank. Let's do it. This is a good tank time. Very low for me. And I like to mix in some of these guys that have the potential. For Tank, I've said this before. Ooh, very low, 1% out of 331. I have $15. 3 puppies is all I've done. So now that'll be what, $22 now. Oh gosh, do not. We are not going. I'm just going to pretend like you didn't say anything, Cool Smurfer.
Oh man, that'd be brutal. Colts is what's been getting thrown around a lot, and
go to the Colts.
Owners have to be terrified, but
I'm not worried. Go to the Colts. It's fine.
I went Fernando.
Oh, Fernando. Again, over under. I'm sticking at 6.5, and I'm saying the under.
But yeah, no, Smurfer, I get it. Like both there's stuff, but I feel like McConkey isn't. I mean, I know he had the hammy, but it's June, so I'll buy that dip all day. But yeah, I'm not worried about that. I don't know. It's just the McDaniel Chargers thing. It's getting some real steam. You remember who said that on our first episode?
Who?
I'm a stack man.
Oh, it was the Stackers. Oh, I didn't mention Jeremy earlier, who Zero just took. I've got a decent amount of Jeremy too, probably too much.
Yeah, that is one that's a name I know. And a lot of the sprints, he has been plummeting. Like earlier, it was like a 20 ADP dip.
Yeah, he's been going late. Yeah, Downs would be dead. Yeah. That's the Downs. It would really hurt Downs. Unless Alec Pierce is just nothing. Keenan will draw 75 targets into his 50s.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
The second I saw that the rumor, you know what? Boom. But yeah, like as soon as I saw that that the Colts they're kicking the tires on maybe adding like a Keenan Allen or a Debo or something, I was like, for my Josh Downs shares, please, for the love of God, don't sign Keenan Allen. It's over. Like that. It's the exact same thing that happened to McConkey last year. Everybody kidded themselves when it was the people that, I know RJ Harvey's your guy, but everybody that was gassing up Harvey all summer, and then they signed J.K. Dobbins, and everybody and their mother who was RJ Harvey guys were like, this doesn't mean anything. This does not affect his value at all. J.K. Dobbins is washed, blah, blah, blah. And then he was the RB1. You can, however you slice it, until he got hurt, he was the RB1, and it absolutely did affect RJ Harvey. So just saying.
Just saying. Yeah, and they did. I mean, they had Pittman on there earlier last year, and he's gone. So all of those targets are freed up. Yeah. So,
but it just seems like Allen is like such a perfect replacement for Michael Pittman, and I hate it. I don't want it to happen.
There's a Jacoby Lane signing. We don't see that very often. I just saw his name go there at the 1.
Dude, every year, Michael Pittman's one of my favorite buys. I haven't been super on him this year, but I think that's gonna go up. Honestly, at his ADP, it seems like it's a smash value. And every year, last year, I hit Pittman hard. He's boring. I think that's maybe why he's boring, but dude produces.
T. Ferg, come on down. That's one, by the way, who I've been trying to get more of. I had almost no Ferguson as of like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've been clicking his name more because I like to question myself. If I'm wrong on someone and I've not drafted them at all, I like to change things up and switch. If I think there's a chance that they could actually, I could really regret being wrong on them. And Ferguson is one that I do think I could have been way wrong on fading him for the first 2 months of drafting. So I'm trying to get some more. All right. Malik Washington. Malik Washington. Yeah, see, and that's that's a guy right there that I just find myself just looking past all the time. Unless I have a Malik Willis, and occasionally I'll take
I feel
him,
like
but it's
early
very
on you
rare.
liked him and you've soured on him a
I've
bit.
soured. Yeah, whenever you say early, that was real. That was like the before the big board, like the main season started.
It's
and
interesting to
those
me that you're
really
higher
early
on
ones.
Chris Bell than Malik Washington for this year because
I know,
again,
but I'm assuming the risk though, because I'm Chris Bell end of season. That's
yeah,
I know, but I know I'm cooling off on him because I've drafted so much Chris Bell, and if it's through redshirt year and he doesn't play at all, then all of those shares are ruined. But every share of him has been in round 17 or 18, and it has been counting on for week 8 and on. At least that's what I'm hoping. Specifically,
I've been saying it for months now.
I know you guys have, and it's possible. But I've got a good amount of him, and if he is great in the playoffs, then
we were
advancing
wrong.
teams will be nice that have him. But I have been dialing it back, so there's no doubt about it, because I acknowledge the fact that there's your boy Taekwon, that I could be wrong there. I like to always be evaluating the process as I'm moving along. That's why I draft every single day. Sure. For me, usually from the end of April, even though this year it was from the end of March. But every day drafting, baby.
I mean,
hey.
Everybody get. We all have. It's gonna. Well, I think one thing for me too is like I'm trying to remind myself like I wasn't overweight, but I had a very large share or exposure to Malik Neighbors last year, and I got 2.5 games out of him and still had a pretty good year. So you can overcome a round 18 not hitting. But that was my big one last year. Was I like one of my higher exposures. I feel like I got a lot of hits. ETN was one of my guys. Javonte was my highest drafted running back next to Kareem Hunt. My round 18 guy last year, almost every time, Kareem Hunt. I couldn't believe that he wasn't being drafted higher. Like Brashard Smith being drafted over him was ridiculous.
Yeah, but you obviously know it's way different when you draft every day, like you're doing this year. You've already blown past your teams last year, blown past it. So it's a big difference with how you feel about these guys when you draft constantly, and you're experiencing it this year, my friend, and I'm loving it. Becoming a best ball draft addict. Cory, Cory's smashing personal records, my friend.
I know.
He's going to get that badge. But next year probably.
Yeah, I've never, because like it's for whatever reason, I just never been like heavy drafter, best ball drafter. Like last year I did just a shade under 100. That was the most. And so that, I've blown past that like weeks ago.
And 2 years ago, you didn't do any. 3 years ago, you were doing some, but 2 years ago, you completely just set out of Underdog.
Yeah, a couple years ago I did. I don't know. I think I don't even remember exactly why. I think I just took the summer off of fantasy.
I tried, bro.
I don't know.
I was on you all the time. Like, Cory, do you want to draft with me? Yeah, no.
I just think I just needed a breather that year from fantasy as a whole, and then
you were let down at the Chiefs losing the year before. That's what it was. I think wasn't it?
No, I was gonna say because that would have
23. Did they lose in 23?
That would have been like that was the 24 season, so it happened in 25. But not that I love when people bring that game up. But I don't know. I just needed a mental break, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, that's all right.
Don't worry. That's long gone. I'm back. I've done like 3 or 4 dynasty startup drafts this summer, best ball.
Or you've been traditionally a dynasty guy. That's your thing typically.
Well, really dynasties, keepers, like weekly leagues. I just get asked to do a lot of those, and I'm a sucker for a draft. So
you do it.
By the way, I guess we don't want to talk about it, but I was like, I used to be in a league with Matt Miller.
All right. So
thoughts and prayers for him right now, by the way.
Yes, sir. So let's do a quick review of our teams here in this, and then we're going to go ahead and jump in another. Okay. So we'll start off here. First team up, this guy. Okay, so I got a 2.682. My quarterbacks are probably not good enough. Now it's possible, but Purdy and Darnold, I really needed a third, in my opinion. I don't think that is enough, but we'll see. My running backs, pretty decent. I went different, Price, Chuba, Dobbins, very different for me. Bigsby, very different for me. Trayvon is a staple, and I'm definitely not afraid to take Aaron
You haven't
Jones.
been much of a Price guy, but it is a nice ADP fall.
It was. I've been noticing falling. So,
yep.
And this is a good wide receiver room. It's not a great wide receiver room, but it's a pretty fun one. Sure. Chase, Rashi, Evans. I like the top. Then I waited Higgins, Boston, Trey, and Ted, and then Tory. Triple T's.
No one on that list is currently incarcerated.
And then Bowers and old turd Ferguson. So it's a pretty fun team. Not my best, not my worst. But we'll see how it turns out. Sure. At least it's got a chance. I just think the quarterbacks will probably hold it back. All right, now to Cleves. Cleves with a 3.582. Cleves rocking with Lamar, Dart, and Geno. You could almost say Cleves is the opposite of me, and Lamar and Dart were probably plenty good enough, and Geno could have been overkill, especially with having the same bye as Lamar. But still, hey, you know what? A late Geno, why not? Let's see, what was his ADP? 188. It was an 8-pick fall. Yeah. Scatabo. Oh my gosh, they actually changed his name on here to Kenny Gainwell.
Oh, it does say, I didn't notice that.
Kenny.
It does say Kenny.
I can't believe it says Kenny. Come on, Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, so Kenny Gainwell is now Kenny Gainwell. So Scatabo, Warren, Kenny Gainwell, Rashad White, and Jonah Coleman. I love this running back room. These top four are my kind of guys, although obviously these are better in full PPR than half PPR, but still, I like all these guys here. And then he's going anti-Harvey Dobbins and saying, you know what, you guys talking about them? I'll just sneak in Jonah Coleman in here. And then rocking the wide receiver room with a bunch of 11s. F them buys. JSN, AJ Brown, Zay to pair with his Lamar. And, of course, I see Surratt down there to pair with Lamar. Jaden Reed, Rashid Shaheed, and A.D. Mitchell. There's a Malachi Fields. Brought him up, and he went. Andrews and Barner. Very, very nice build there. Like this team quite a bit. Any suggestion I have? I would have said Geno could have been a third tight end. Other than that, great team. All right. Clee, you want to go ahead and break yours down, or you want me to run through it?
You go ahead.
All right. So the stack man went with 3.582. Patty Mahomes, Cam Ward, and Mendoza. Mahomes, it's your boy, Cam Ward, both of our number one highest drafted QBs. And Mendoza, someone who shot up my draft list ever since about a month ago, whenever someone in here said, you're going to be taking a lot of Mendoza. I hadn't been. I've been mixing him in a lot now.
I'm kind of surprised that he was still there. And yeah, zero. I mean, we're throwing that one on there. Absolutely. That was for you. That was for the brand. We're back. I had an off-brand night on our last stream, so I'm back, baby.
Back, baby. And Christian McCaffrey, Achan, Tootin, Mason, and Algier.
I love
Algier
that.
has been filling up my shares, by the way. I'm grabbing a ton of Algier. I absolutely love his ADP. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I absolutely love that room.
And that's a very nice room.
Barring,
high upside.
Healthy, that room crushes.
Just like this wide receiver room. Malik, look at you, double Malik's. Bookend Malik's. Oh, not bookend, sorry.
No.
Malik Wilson, Marv, QJ, Trey Tucker, it's your boy, Zero, Brandon Ayuk, and Taekwon with Laporta Kelsey. The stacked man cometh and does it again.
I love that team.
Super good team, Cory.
I am a huge fan of that team.
Big fan of that team as well. Assuming that things stay healthy. And
could absolutely blow up.
It could blow up, but it could be huge. Yep. All right. Very nice build. Good one to throw on this specific tournament, too. I like taking the extra upswings in a tournament like this.
Yeah, because I'm not sure I'll max this one. I mean, though it's only 20, that's not bad. But
still,
I mean,
I get it.
Kind of. I think I saw it's not filling like super fast either. So
yeah, yep. but with no puppy, it'll probably fill faster in these
Sure.
next few days till they drop another puppy. That'll probably happen this weekend. Jordan Love, Malik Willis, Bryce Young. This, by the way, we're looking at Cool Smurfer, who did a 3-4-8-3. So push QB, and this is, I really actually like this QB room quite a bit, to be honest with you. I'm a Bryce Young drafter. I know, Zero. Let me know whenever he grows 8 inches. I get it, but still, I like some Bryce Young. And Love and Willis, I like the upside of Willis, the steadiness of Love. That's a good 4 RB room. I was wondering with 4 what you would have. Jainty, Saquon, Jacobs, and Dowdle. I think that is good enough to go 4, especially with those top 3 rocking it out. All different bye weeks as well. Tet to pair with Bryce, stacking that up. Watson to pair with Love. Taking the upshot of Tyson, Addison, Coker, another pair piece. Isaac T-Slaw, Koopa Cup, Super Duper Cooper, Jalen Noel, and Pitts, Schultz, Dulcich. There's your pair.
That's
piece
a name that
Malik.
I've been seeing everywhere. It's like going up boards. Also, Dynasty. I feel like every day I see in one of my dynasties, I get the notification that Greg Dulcich has been picked up.
Someone's grabbing some Dulcich. Hey, I get it. He's done literally nothing through 3 years of his career, but if he's going to, this is the year, and I've been taking him too. Especially if I have Malik Willis, I like to also take that shot on Dulcich.
Damn, Princi Sprint's almost full.
Dude, it's flying. I'm going to, after the stream, I'll probably try and do a couple.
It's not filling super fast. I think it's, for some reason on the website, it doesn't look as full, but yeah, Poodle's at 30, lower 33%.
Okay, so it's a third.
Yep.
All right. So zero time, 3-5-8-3. Herbert and Nix. Plenty good 2 QB build with James Cook, Ken Walker, Harvey, Tracy, and Keaton Mitchell. Very nice. Upside of Mitchell. I mean, obviously, it's possible the back end of this running room is no good, but it also has a lot of upside potential. So if things go your way, and at least you're anchored with the 2 studs in the 1-2 turn there. And then
Keaton Mitchell pick.
And then Ladd, and by the way, stack it up. Ladd, Waddle, Tate, Pearsall, Naylor, hardly know her, Debo, Jeremy, and Franklin to go along with Warren, and then push it with Otten and Freiermuth. Yeah, buddy. What do you know? Zero drafted a good team. Shocker. Okay. Cory, Stackman, are you ready for Poodle 2?
Poodle 2.
Poodle number 2.
Poodle number 2. All right, boys, let's get it set. We're going to count down from 10, and then we're going to jump in this bad boy, starting at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter.
One more, boys. I hope you guys got in. Draft starts soon. All right. Draft starts.
0 with the 101.
All right. Let's pull up
Anybody
this board.
else?
Oh, I got the 3 again.
I got
Okay.
6.
So I get to try the exact same thing, only this time I'm going to do, unless Zero mixes things up and takes Chase at 1, I'm going to take Chase again, and I'm going to actually try to draft this one a little bit more closer to my normal picks instead of the craziness. I'm not seeing anyone else in this draft with us other than Zero. If there is anyone in here, please let us know. Hey, hello.
Yeah, no, I don't set. I just see me, and I don't see anybody else. So yeah, if you're in, let us know. But yeah, it looks Smurfer or
just missed. Sorry, boys.
I don't know if you guys just missed out.
Yeah, they were. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
that was a quick one. That was a Zero. What you gonna do? You gonna mix things up with Chase 1 or stick with Gibbs? Nah, stick with Gibbs. I just stuck with Gibbs too. Hartman, dang it. Next, he just missed 2.
Man.
Son of a, that stinks, boys.
I guess it's a popular for the Poodles.
He said, I wanted to go Jamar, but only has 6% of Gibbs. I have 10% of Jamar. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Oh, share the tab. Thank you, sir. Share the tab. Boom, baby. There we go. All right. So, well, guys, we'll see how quick this goes. We may have time to do another one. We may have time to do one more tonight. And hopefully you can get in that, because I hate whenever there are people on here that want to draft with us. I'd be around if you do any more. All right, Smurfer. Hartman, you too, my friend. Yep. If you end up wanting to jump in any others tonight. Meanwhile, I don't know if you guys are going to jump in and do any in the meantime, but if so, what did you say the Frenchie Sprint's at?
88%.
88%. All
yeah.
right.
So I'd be down to, if you guys, assuming you still have sprints, I'd like to do, that's how you would talk me into a third, if we did a sprint.
Okay, we'll see. I was just thinking about doing this one. Yep. Cleves missed out. Dang it. Cleves tried too. Zero, I don't think anyone else other than you is trying to do the full Broncos stack with pull and waddle up. I could be wrong. I've tried building it from 4 or 5 turn, but never get it. You know what? If you are going to try to build stacks like that, you got to do exactly like you're talking about. And honestly, I don't hate it. I was just giving you crap, of course. I kind of want to do another Poodle, but I get. We'll see what we got going here after this. I've tried building up 4 or 5 and never get it. Yeah, I said that already. Okay, as we're coming here again, I'm going to try to draft this as chalk as I can. Well, it's going to start off exactly like the other one for me.
Yeah, you're not going to sell me on it.
Not definitely. So Bowers all the way. Cory, what'd you just do there, Stackers? You went with
I went Taylor Henry.
JT Henry.
Yeah.
Strong
Big
double RB.
Big boys.
All right, let's see what Zero does from the 1. So Zero grabbing himself the turn in both of these, the 12 to the 1.
Harvey and Jalen Waddle.
What right now? Oh, look at that! Look at that. Okay. Zay and T. That's very interesting because I bet not that many people do the Zay T.
Zero, is that a T shares thing, or do you like him over Devontae or Olave?
Yep, I bet it's a differentiation thing, just trying to get some a different, not that hardly anyone else will do that, so not very many Gibbs teams would have that combo, let alone just T period. Oh, plus week 17, he said. Week 17 thing as well. Yeah, because they play each other. Who do the Lions play? The Lions play the Bears. All right, it's a time box thing, but I'm underweight T, so want my T to be correlated. Yep.
Yeah,
see, very nice.
Talking lately about like we know we need to get our T shares up.
Yep, definitely. And I just grabbed a Brees. I love getting Brees there.
Yeah. I've been. I mean, you know me, I'm always a Brees guy, but yeah, I've been all those drafts where I had the 1-2. A lot of Brees Hall.
Yep. And Zero just made a great point, Cory, that I definitely think is worth talking about. And that, like in BBM, he wouldn't do that yet because T can either rise or fall based on news. And BBM is going to be stretching all the way to September. Whereas with this being, yes, a time box contest, a contest that's going to fill within a matter of a week or a week and a half, then doing things like this makes sense because general ADP is not going to change very much in a shorter contest. And also your own personal shares don't really matter near as much in something like this.
Clip that.
Jamar high ankle sprain in training camp. T is rising. Yeah, exactly. If that were to happen.
You remember Jamar's rookie year when beat writers said that he was struggling with drops because he couldn't see because there wasn't lines on the ball like in college.
Yeah.
That was peak camp trash.
Oh man, wasn't it?
Oh gosh. He dropped a few in the preseason. Like, ball doesn't have lines, can't see it. He sucks.
Remember when you traded me Jamar Chase for Clyde Edwards-Helaire in a dynasty league? And
technically, I traded you the pick for Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
I know, but I turned it into Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the worst trade ever. Who you got? Rashi and you just missed your boy. Is this a Jacobs time or are you going something else? Yep, it's Jacobs time. 12 hole is cooking. What's 12 hole doing over there? JJ, Cook, Neighbor. Oh man, yeah, and Josh Allen. Yeah, 12 hole is cooking. Cooking with gas. I agree. Let's see if we recognize that name. Do not. It's Kyle. Okay, well, so here's where, again, I can just go ahead and do Mike Evans. And it's the same as last time, but what's different is the Breece Hall pick. And now I'll swing around and I'll take a running back. It could be another Trayvon. It could be Swift. It could be Tootin. It could be Bucky. Any number of these guys, and I would be fine with it.
Toots, my dudes.
But I will take Trayvon if he falls. That's what it will be. And look at that. So look at the one hole. He says, you know what? Hold my beer, 12 hole. Lamar, pair with Zay, Colston Loveland.
But then I say Bears. ADP, but he's definitely been dropping a few picks.
And look at that week 17 correlation, too, with Gibbs, Loveland. Nailed it. Trayvon. He did. He's nailing this so far. Zero is happy that no one else is in this to snake these picks from him too. He's like, it's just the three of us in here on the stream. You know, maybe next time Swift was an option. I think he made the right call with Loveland. I think that's probably the bigger upside play. Probably. I would say so. Positional wise, at least. You know, he obviously can be the difference maker. All right. I'm loving how it's coming along for me. Very nice. You got your boy JMO.
Yeah.
That's a Cory Lee special right there, Jameson Williams.
Like a little fall right there too. JMO.
Rashi and JMO. I mean, my goodness gracious. On brand. Although you haven't done this, I think this is probably your first time on stream, but I know that those are two Cory boys right there.
Yep. It's not the stack man cometh and he loves him some JMO.
Did you see what Zero just said? He said, I was thinking the Jamar team could be sharp and take Lamar 4th round. Then I realized Spencer's the Jamar team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't taking Lamar. Nah. This actually works well since now you don't need to compete with the T drafter for Burrow. Yep. You better believe it, sir. Although I was going to say, watch him just go unstacked. He usually will fall. We'll see if he does to me here. All right, Stack Man, what you doing? What you doing?
I'm going to go Tubes here.
Oh, snap. So you mixing it up with Tubes, just like I mixing it up. We pretty much never take Chuba Hubbard. Now we both take him in back-to-back drafts. What the heck is going on? Boom, baby. It's Burrow time.
What time is it? Burrow time. Yeah.
Burrow time.
We'll see how the board falls like, but is that enough for 4 running backs? Taylor, Henry, Jacobs, Chuba.
Yeah, I would say it's probably, but Chuba makes me nervous, of course. But yeah, it probably is good amount. And Hartman just said, imagine if Cory, aka Stackman, just took an unstacked Burrow. Oh man, if he would have.
I would have done it and then clipped that.
Oh, you should have.
I should have done that for the numbers. You're right. You guys are right.
Oh, this one is going to be an easy pick for me. Jaylen Warren, come on down, my friend. I'm a Warren drafter through and through. I believe in that little bowling ball. Who did we just get here? Pollard and DK. All right, Pollard and DK. Did we keep the Week 17 correlation going? Let's see. We sure did. Pittsburgh at Tennessee. Look at 0. Oh, snap.
Don't take a lot of Tucker Kraft either.
Ooh, I like it.
So we're going to get him in there.
Hey, Chad, well, buddy, you know, we always appreciate you jumping in here and watching and talking with us. Yeah, definitely don't worry about it. But you take care of what you need to.
Yeah, Chad, you missed. We had some Isaiah Bond talk earlier, and I was like, man, Chad is missing Isaiah Bond talk.
I know.
He'll have to go back and watch. But
Bond, Isaiah Bond, and you don't need to, Chad. It was just us saying, no, we're not drafting him.
I did not say that.
You did not.
I did not say that. By the way,
I did say if Judy gets traded, then he becomes a thing for me. TGH, I think so. I'm not quite sure what you were referencing there. My bad. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. And Zero, I do appreciate you leaving me, Warren. You took Metcalf instead. You are both a gentleman and a scholar.
I did in the.
You did in the
last draft, which is the only reason that I didn't.
Yep, slurping up that Dipperino.
I do love me some Marv. I'm just going. I've decided I'm going down with the ship. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. BTJ and Marv. It's
BTJ Marv. I'm just gonna go down with the ship.
You're the captain sinking. Hey, that's right. Why not? Why not?
It's weird. I'm actually more confident in BTJ, like bouncing back, than I am Marv, which I hate. But
Zero says he's bored in that sinking ship.
Yeah. Jump on, baby. We'll go down together. I'll make sure there's enough room for both of us on the door when the ship goes down. There was enough room for Jack, Rose.
There was plenty of room. It's so cold.
You know it, doggy.
Oh, there he is. Patty time.
With Rashid. Shoot.
All right. So I am rocking, let's see, a 1-3-2-1. Oh, come on, baby. Ah, dang. I was a pick away from Godwin. That's what it was going to be. Poop. All right. What to do?
So good.
I'm going to take
He's
another
not bad. Well, and we remember that it was like, I think it was a Thursday game. I don't remember, Rams maybe, but Cardinals, whenever he had those really bad drops, and just you could see it in his face, like you're just like, oh my God, like this, it's a meltdown, it's imploded. And then he balled out after. No, it was against Seattle, I think. And then he balled out the rest of the game and caught at least one touchdown. But that was the thing. I mean, you could see it in those drops. That was just, it's mental.
It's mental. All right, look at this. Pittman and Pitts. That's classic. I love it so much.
Man, that's a Zero brand turn right there. I love it.
You know what? That's right. I'm sticking to the brand too, baby. Kenny Gainwell, come on down.
There he is.
Let's add him again.
New tournament.
8 millionth time. I know, seriously. They did go on the 1-2 turn, both BTJ and Marv. That's why, hey, you're buying them at their lowest price by far. Well, actually, wasn't Marv the 1-2 turn his rookie year? He wasn't the 1-2 turn last year. BTJ was the 1-2 turn last year after his rookie year. The Zero was like, I've never faded BTJ. But just now buying into Marv. Oh, so you got you some Laporta. So you got Kraft Laporta.
I wish I wouldn't have taken Kraft now. I regret the Kraft pick.
Are you regretting Kraft?
A little bit. But that's okay.
What would you have done instead? Look at the board. Would you have taken wide receiver there? You don't like Lemon. You don't
not Lemon. Maybe the thing is, like, Quentin Johnston's usually who I would take there, but and I'm not an Alec Pierce guy. I thought about Sutton, maybe guys like, just honestly Worthy probably would. I mean, I just wasn't sure if I was going to get Pat, but Worthy would have made the most sense there.
Yep. So here's a good question. Cool Smurfer just asked. So who's the 1-2 turn guy here that will be going in the 6th round next year? Well, Zero says no one comes to mind. Honestly, I hate to say this, but if I had to pick one guy here, it's Ken Walker. like, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Ken Walker will be great. But if I was going to pick which one of these guys is going to disappoint and has the chance to fall, because Ken Walker has gone in the 4th and 5th round.
I would say, yeah, Genty would probably be my best guess.
Cool Smurfer says Ken Walker for me too. Yeah, that would be the one. If I had to choose, that would be the one I would choose.
This is crazy, but we're doing it.
What'd you do?
I went Kelsey.
That's
why I was upset with the Kraft pick. I'm like, Laporta Kelsey would have been perfect. That's what I did last time, but that would have been great. And I knew Goff probably was good, but I'm fine, like, getting a couple of those pieces. But
Dubs, Wandale Dubs. Wandale.
So this is actually, as a Chiefs fan, Hampton popped in my head before Walker, actually. So
yeah, I could see Hampton possibly too.
I've shared my concerns with Ken Walker. I hope to God they're wrong. It's just I'm scared that they're just not going. And I know they paid him all that money, and his big games are going to have to be. I'm not saying touchdown dependent, but he's going to have to break some. Break probably like big plays. Hopefully, I think our O-line is a little underrated, and it's like solidified now for the most part, but I don't know. I just really feel like Andy's gonna get cute and take him off the field and
hey, look at this
and stuff.
I got Dubs anyway. How about that?
Because
why? So it looks like Zero went with Higgins and Mason. Houston. I'm seeing if we kept the week 17 thing going. So no Packers, but they do play Philly. Do you have Philly? They play Philly the week before. I was trying to remember. No Philly. All right. So Higgins is on week 17 correlated, and Mason on week 17. His first 2 on week 17 correlated picks. I take it back. Pitts was also so 3 straight. But you know what? 8 straight week 17 correlated picks for our boy Zero over here. So you just got Baker, the Bake Show.
Yeah, honestly, I'm very happy about it because I pushed QB2 a little bit, and I was getting closer to the point where, like, can I go with 2 QBs with one of these guys? And I'm confident enough with Mahomes Baker. I'll take the dip right there. And
yep. And you're gonna need to use those extra spots, obviously, on wide receiver. With you having just the 2 right now, and then this is going to be a bulk wide receiver build for you.
I just want to say that this year has been so different than everything I've ever done in best ball. I always go so early, like zero or hero RB is my go-to strategy. I just load up on receiver and then just paste it together with chewing gum at the end with running backs. And I've done the opposite, where I'm going with bulk receivers and trying to knock those running backs out and going early tight end like I never did before either. It's called growth.
It's called growth, baby. And this is the way that the market has sort of demanded drafts go, with pushing RBs up. Now we have seen you can do still some hero, slight zero builds, but it's a lot harder to do to construct a quality group when you do that. We've seen Zero just do that even the last time whenever he was on here. This is the year for Hero and Zero double anchor RBC, and he's saying this is the year to do it because the market is not doing it. Let's just go with Diggs here.
Yeah, probably. Smurfer says it'd be easier to go Hero and Zero RB once training camp starts. We get more news. Yeah. True. I mean, and that's anybody, like folks that have done as many as, I know you guys have done a few more than me, but like I pretty consistent last year in that August is night and day different than right now. There's going to be,
always.
Toward the end of August, like August, we were Ollie Gordon in round 12. Last year.
Yeah. So, I mean, as soon as things start happening, ADP can drastically change on guys. Absolutely. Always does. You just have to count on it happening. All right. Let's chig it up here. I'll go with a strong tight end 2. Normally, when I have Bowers, I push tight end 2 to take someone at the end, but I'm going to go with a stronger one this time. Who's the 18th round picks that moves up to the 10th round? Oh, that could be any number of guys based off of just an injury above them. Just like
Bingo.
how Ollie was. Ayuk
Bingo.
0 says. Yeah, it could be any number of guys. I mentioned earlier, I mean, what if training camp comes out and all of a sudden Keon Coleman is like, oh, Keon Coleman's the number 2. They love him, blah blah blah. I don't think so, but that wouldn't be crazy. It's probably going to be an injury, right? It's probably going to be someone who moves up because someone in front of them got hurt. So I could see someone like Troy Franklin jumping up a lot based off how good he was last year.
I would bet on Pat Bryant maybe over just training camp wise and stuff like that, because
Troy Franklin has a little bit more juice. I think Bryant's more of a floor.
Well, he does. No, he does. I mean, Pat Bryant ran a 4.6 at the combine, so that. But it's the role in the offense, though. I mean, pretty obvious. Waddle pretty much just replaced Troy Franklin. So that's my theory behind it. But you never know.
Anyone drafting Darius Slayton? I've not been, but I'm looking down low here. I don't know. I've not been taking him. Keenan is super low. Obviously, Keenan. That's the true answer. The answer is Keenan Allen.
Because James Conner, I got a lot of early shares.
Yeah, Connor, maybe.
I've been under the assumption that they'll trade him.
Yeah, so you guys have a couple Slayton shares. I draft Slayton in Time Box. Okay, so there are some Slayton truthers out there. Probably truthers isn't the best word. I'm down low here. Devontae Walker 10 hours ago. Impressive spring showing. So Tez Walker, everyone. Tez Walker. I mean, what if Jalen Tolbert gets he's gotten a bunch of draft buzz in the past. What if he gets buzzed up big time and he's not being drafted hardly at all now? We know about the wide receiver room. That's crap. Slayton Truthers is wild. Yeah.
Hey, they picked Darius. They paid Darius Slayton over Saquon. So they
Bazinga. Yeah. Oh,
Joe Shea. He's still there too. That's why they gave him that extension, but there was still a cost. They might fire him, but he's still there. He knows where the bodies are.
You need to get a merch store and need that Slayton Truther shirt. Absolutely.
Truther shirt, Bryce Young, let me know when he grows 8 inches or whatever.
Did you see this, Cory? Did you see Bazinga? Keenan could be around 12, 14. He's a good floor compared to these guys. And see, like I said, Keenan signs, that's the one that'll instantly shoot up.
Yep. Like your Debos, your Diggs. I mean, Diggs is still go, but Diggs will definitely jump up. But your Diggs, your Debos, Keenans, guys like that, Ayuk, those guys will fly up, and that's where.
See, Stackman, that could totally be a shirt, like with your face.
We're trying to get. I want it to be a thing.
You've made it a thing. Hartman referred to you as Stackman. Why do you say? I'm not going to say Stackman every time. I say
but I don't know. I still don't get the vibes like you're fully committed. You know,
too bad, my friend. That's the vibes. Debo's going to flip Parker Washington. No way, Zero. No way. That ain't happening. Where's Debo going to sign that he's flipping Parker? Yeah, but this, yes, exactly. This just happened last year.
Yeah, it ended up being a good pick. He ran out of gas toward the end of the year, but
oh gosh, yes, Naylor, hardly newer, 100%. That is a shirt all the way.
Yeah, trade Tucker, or it's a Mendoza to Tucker, free money.
All right, Zero. Let's do this right now. Let's bet a BBM. How about it? Let's bet a BBM that it ain't happening. Debo signs with the Redskins. He is not going to flip Parker. I'll bet you a BBM. Shake. I know you're in, baby. Let's do this thing. I guess we need a time frame.
4 RBs. I might just stick with it.
What'd you say? Oh, stick. Oh, yeah. We talked about that earlier. I think you're good to stick with.
There were a few that I had, like an Algier or like a Keaton Mitchell or a few other like guys I like, or Charbonnet, like just some guys that I would have been, I would have been more inclined to, but they all went ahead. So yeah.
Hey, Chad. Good night, buddy. You have a good night, my friend. Cool Smurfer says Debo's washed.
Good night.
Zero says it feels like free money. Debo was going 6th round last year. Yeah, and Bazinga is also in Debo's wash, but look who's picked around him. I like where I don't mind picking Debo occasionally where he goes. I think that's fine even as he is washed. I'm just saying I don't think there's any way if he signs with the Commanders he's flopping, going all the way up and swapping Parker Washington.
Debo looked fine to me. He didn't look washed to me. I mean, yeah, he's 30. He's not, doesn't look like he did when he was 26, but I think Debo's fine. He looked fine last year.
Yeah, again, I don't mind picking him.
Would you rather have him or McLaurin last year?
Well, McLaurin, knowing what we know, McLaurin was really bad.
Yeah, it's that whole offense.
Well, he was hurt a lot
last year. Yeah, Debo was banged up too, but I mean, Jaden going down, the offense was never, ever going to be anything.
Okay. What we got here? Katron Allen and Elijah Surratt. Back to me. I'm rocking a 2.572. Do I want to take Geno as a third QB? No, I don't. Now let's throw Singleton in the mix here.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Single it up.
Because I'm going with the 2 QB, 2 tight end build. So add another running back. I'll throw another wide receiver in the last round, and we'll finish this guy out.
So that Jeremy Bernard dip.
The Jeremy dip.
Past ADP.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's been dipping.
Got the Jeremy.
Little dipperoo.
All right. What are we coming around here? Coming to the last round. I didn't want to triple stack the Steelers. Yeah, I don't blame you. Cool Smurfer, are you still talking about
Jeremy?
Talking about Jeremy, or are you still talking about Debo? Probably talking about Jeremy. Yeah, this is a good time to take tight ends. There's a lot of pushing tight ends is always good because you can always
weird
find,
too because that's usually what I do, and I haven't been. But
by the way, where did Debo go in this draft? Cory, you took him at pick 163.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it is part of your stack wide receiver build. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely like it. You're at the 2483. Yeah.
Did you see Tyreek Hill posted his like recovery video and like where he started and like where he's at now and everything?
No, but there you go. There's another name we didn't throw out. A round 18 name that will shoot up if he signs.
If he signs in Kansas City,
shoot up.
Even though we have no idea how much he's going to play or whatever.
Or what his health status will be.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to probably click him so much and it's dumb. And I'll know it's dumb, but I'll still do it.
Yep. As will lots of people. And I'm probably one of them as well. I was getting him in the 180s recently. Yeah, I've been seeing Debo fall big time for sure. Let me see. Let me check out my Debo shares. Is he there? Are you going to do it? Are you going to take Tyreek?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, why not?
It's a Chiefs build.
Yeah. So I'm at 10% Tyreek out of 332 teams. Or not Tyreek, out of Debo. So Tyreek, let's see. 4%. All right. but 10% Debo. It's dumb until it works. Yeah,
Right.
right. That's true.
It is. It is. And then I could just be like, I knew it. I told you guys
I knew it all along.
Kyrie, never a doubt. Never a doubt, baby.
You know what I'm going
Man,
to do?
I had to pass on Taekwon there, too. That was tough. That was a real tough one.
I just went ahead and did the guy who I said I've not been taking any of until literally just this week. Now that's my 5th share of Keon Coleman. So I've got a few Keon Colemans now. Let's see what Zero does, and then we'll go do review and jump in another draft. It's 10 p.m. Cory. You want to stick around? If not, it's all right, buddy. You don't have to.
Let's. I mean, if we can kind of speed round these the recaps.
The recaps never take very long, and we only have 3 teams to recap, so that ain't gonna be much of anything.
True. Yeah, well, let's get it started.
Let's get it started in here. Their second Black Eyed Peas references
in one show. That's why you guys are here.
That's it. That is it. Okay, you want to knock the comments off the stage real quick, Cory?
Yeah. How do you do that, actually?
Oh, I got it. It's just the little on-off switch right above the comments there. I got it. Okay. So we'll start off with Zero's team from pick number 1. 3582 drafted an awesome week 17 correlated team with Lamar, Stroud, and Aaron. Gibbs, Pollard. By the way, I have a lot of Pollard. I probably have too much Pollard. Jordan Mason, Brian Robinson, Katron. This is the weakest running back room I have ever seen Zero draft, but it's anchored by Gibbs, so it'll probably
I'm a Jordan Mason guy, so
yeah, but Zero normally has stronger RBs than this, and I know he completely agrees. I think every single team of his I've recapped has had stronger RBs. But look at this wide receiver room. Now this is where it's at for this team, and it's correlated. Zay, T, DK, Pittman, Higgins, Trey, Surratt, and the rare Elic Iomanner last round. There's your round 18 crazy pick with the correlation with the Steelers. So you're Elic Iomanner over Chimeri DK, I see. Colston Loveland and Kyle Pitts. I was mixing Elic Iomanner last year.
There's been a buzz. There's been a little buzz around Iomanner.
Has there? I mean, he's more of the touchdown guy, and obviously DK's the return guy, and DK's a little bit more short and shifty, and Iomanner a little bit more of like a Nick Westbrook-Akine type of guy. But I like your team there, Zero, quite a bit, as always. Shocker. All right. I went with the 2-6-8-2, Burrow and Purdy, and my 2 tight ends, Bowers and Chig. So a really nice combo of 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends. I feel pretty darn good with the way that the running back room came together. Took Gainwell and Tucker, so this is the anti-Bucky build for me. But Trayvon, one of my highest drafted guys, Warren, Breece Hall, and then Singleton is what he is. That could have been a wasted pick, but it's fine. You never know. Jamar Chase, Mike Evans. That's good. I love the start. I don't like my wide receivers after this. However, it's a bulk build, and it'll like you said, it'll play. Wandale, Dubs, Diggs, Spurs, Dontavian, and Keon Coleman. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how this team turned out. It's a solid enough build.
Real quick, I just wanted to mention, I was just browsing through exposures, looking at one, and then it made me think. So I've done 10 of the Frenchie sprint so far, and it's so out of 10 so far, it's so crazy that I have 30% exposure to Gibbs and Bijan.
Well, you have all those ones.
Yeah, I know, and it's just such a high number for. I know it's only 10, but still, like, I don't know. That's just wild seeing.
Hey, you pull ones every other draft, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm having a great time with it.
All right, now the stack man. Let's see what you do here. 2, 4, 9, 3. The rare 4 for you, but as we discussed, you spent up at running back, and if you're gonna do it with the 4, that's a good enough 4 to stop with. And you do have 2 13s. I was about to say, are they all different buys? So week 13 will be rough with Jacobs and Chuba as your only ones, but it could be worse. All right. Mahomes and Baker. You can sacrifice week 13, I think. But it's the end of the year. We'll see. It'll probably be fine. It'll probably be just fine. Mahomes and Baker, we know that's for sure good enough because your boy Mahomes. We know how you pushed wide receiver. We're going to look at that bulk build. Very strong tight end room, incredibly strong tight end room with
like
Kraft,
I said,
Laporta,
Kraft,
Kelsey.
If another wide receiver instead of Kraft, I'd be happier. But still,
this helps you though because you can. This
you
kind
never
of
know
forces your running backs to just have 2 each week. If you can have 2 tight ends factor, then that'll help out a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it.
And then your wide receivers, Rashi and JMO, again, two Cory boys at the top. And then you pushed it and bulked it. Jalen McMillan, Juwan Jennings, someone I probably have way too many shares of myself as well. I take a lot of these people you drafted. You drafted a lot of people that I take a lot of. These are very high spent shares with all of these guys, really. Even Tesla to a degree. Ted Hurst and Jeremy. Tyreek, again, is the one I have the lowest, but I like this build. I'm a big fan of this build. I'm surprised you didn't throw Tyquan Thornton in.
That's why I was going to. Then we started talking about Tyreek, and I'm like, I took Tyquan in the last one. Like Tyquan's one of my favorite 18, especially in a Chiefs build. But they were going to go Tyreek.
Yeah, I love it.
Let her hair down a little bit.
All right. Well, Cory, you staying on, my friend?
Well, what do we think? What are we thinking?
I mean, I want to do another Poodle, but if you want to do a Frenchie sprint, I'll do a Frenchie sprint.
It doesn't matter. It's just the sprints are almost done. But if we're like, I'm good with whatever. Yeah, I'll stay on for another
one. Well, okay. First person to throw out here. Who's drafting with us? Throw out in either a sprint or a Poodle. What are we doing? You tell us. My vote's Poodle. Cory's vote's Sprint. We're good either way. Cool Smurfer says Poodle. All right. Poodle it is. Sorry, Stack Man. Or Pitbull, he says. Cory's going to be a no on a Pitbull. I'll think about it. I might do. I actually was thinking about doing a Pitbull because I've been trying to do
the one that we did that one time.
Yeah, I've been trying to do one each 10% that it goes because it's a 10 max. And pretty sure it's a 10 max. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it's almost at 60%, and I have 5, so I might stay on and do another one. It is a 10 max,
yeah,
so
we could.
But we're gonna do a Poodle right now. So, All right, we got the Poodle. Zero says he's maxed on the Pitbull. Yeah. Okay, we're Poodling it up.
Yeah, we're going Poodle.
We've got the Poodle ready. I've got it ready. All right, count us down, Stacky.
Let's go 10, 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter.
Oh boy. Yeah. I hope you guys clicked in. We got one more.
Oh.
Draft starts. All right. We got Cleves. I see Cleves.
I'm not in it then.
You're not in it? 0?
No, mine had 10.
What? Well, yeah. Cool Smurfer must be in yours then.
0 cool in yours?
Smurfer in yours? Zeros. Yep. 0's in mine and Cleves is in mine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? This will be interesting. Cool Smurfer says fail.
Oh, I quit. I'm gonna go do a sprint.
I mean, are you gonna back out for reals? Or we could just talk about how each of these go. But let me go ahead and get this up on the screen.
I don't know, Smurfer, are you going to stay in? Like, I don't care to leave it, but thank you, 0. I need you to represent.
I can't believe it's set here at 1 whenever you had already said. And I was like, one more.
We're still not full. We're still waiting for 5 more. But Smurfer, if you okay, he left 2. I'm leaving 2. All right.
All right. Well, I'm getting the draft pulled up here, and you know what? 0 said he's going to draft for Cory's brand.
I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good, buddy. Rip a sprint in our honor. That's right. That's right. Yep. So Cool Smurfer says you start the count at 10 and people are joining at like 8. Well, buddy, click join in a little bit earlier next time. I think maybe that's the key. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead. I'll get the board up there in just a second. I got pick 6 and JSN fell, so I'm just going to take advantage of that is what I'm saying here. All right, let me go ahead, pull the board up for us. Okay. Oh, that was because Jainty went. I see. So Jainty went at 5. So Cleve's got the 1 this time, rocking him some Gibbs, and now 0 going with McCaffrey. Boom, baby. Amon Ra after that. Okay.
And that's what 0. I think I am actually going to rip off a sprint.
I mean, 0 is seriously 0 is undefeated at joining these things.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Cool Smurfer says he never once missed when he started the count at 5. And we would normally always do the count at 5. And then
we used to, and then
10.
everybody, and then like Chad and other ones were missing. So we did 10. So maybe 8. Is 8 the like 7? Should we do 7?
Maybe we should do 7 next time. Start at 7.
Yeah, let's see what time is. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah,
0's got a cheat code. He's got a game genie over here. Up, down, left, right, up, down, D-pad. Yeah, I see what you're doing. No, you can keep it at 10. I'll just join at 8. Cool Smurfer says, all right, 11. Buddy.
Before I join at 11. All
right, we're going to do a countdown. Join.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in a sprint. Oh, good. Oh, I'm waiting for 10.
The meta is you join at 7-8 transition. Yeah. So Stackman is doing him a sprint. So Smurfer, Hartman, even you guys that want to, you can go ahead and do a sprint with the Stackman. Just sprint it up over here. So hard to get CMC Saquon after the schedule release. Yeah, I know. It is. Seriously. It's too bad, too. Too bad. But I'm sure we probably both of us have some CMC Saquon from before that schedule release. All right. So, JSN, who do I want to pair with him? They play Carolina in the last week. So I could take the Ken Walker fall or Derrick Henry. I generally prefer Derrick Henry. So I'm going to do it. Let's take Henry.
Henry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of into Derrick Henry, and I gave the Jainty owner a Jainty Ken Walker from pick 5, which there's lots of Jainty Ken Walkers from pick 10, 11, and 12. So that's nothing unique that he got there. And then 0, who did you end up getting? Hampton, McCaffrey, Hampton, like that. So double RB start. And then Cleves, let's see what you got here at the 1, my friend. Guarantee you won't go Zay and T like 0 did last time. Well, you went Zay. Maybe I'm wrong.
Coolers is in here with me.
Oh, good. I'm glad that Coolers got in with you. Good deal, Coolers.
Yeah, Coolers. If anybody did actually just jump in a sprint, and
he
you're in here. I'm at pick 3.
Look, Cleves just totally copied 0, Zay, and T. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Trolled. All right, what do we got here? Back to me. Well, now I kind of feel like taking McBride. This is a good McBride fall. What's his ADP? 26. This is pick 30. Good enough for me.
I was in the draft with Saints. I didn't mention earlier. I was in the draft with Saints.
LOL.
I was in a room with Saints to death.
Oh,
him in a minute.
Right there in your room right now?
No, earlier.
Earlier?
It was a sprint I did earlier. Saints to death.
Nice. Man, I've messaged Saints to death. He hasn't jumped on and done any of the streams with us. I wish he would. 0 says I'm scooping Lamar to protect integrity. You know what? I will do that. I will stay on and I will do a 7th inning stretch. I haven't done one. And honestly, I thought about it because the thing ain't going to fill. It literally ends on the 29th and it's at like 30 something percent. Let me go
Is that
see.
a baseball one?
Yeah. And I have not done one. I wasn't going to, but yeah, literally it starts June 29th. So June 28th is the last day to draft into early morning, June 29th. And it's at 34%. I'm definitely going to do that. Let's do it. There's a promo.
Yeah.
5x for BBM. All right.
I didn't do the golf one.
I'm in. I just
I
clicked
see
on
it.
that
Yeah,
promo.
I see it now. Oh, there's only 43 minutes left.
To click the promo.
Yeah. But yeah, 7th inning stretch.
Yep. All right.
5 of them get a BBM. How much are the 7th inning stretches?
$10.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's like
For
not really
BBM.
financially worth doing 5, but still I'm gonna do it because with the contest it's not gonna fill. Just give it a shot. Plus it'll be kind of fun to kind of get my mind back into baseball, and it'll be a crazy looking board. All right.
Yeah.
So
is Miz a first rounder?
I bet. I would be shocked if he's not. I mean, I have no idea. I haven't looked. I'm gonna go see right now. Let's go see. How can I tell? MLB second half. Here we go. Miz's ADP's 12. Yeah, he's a turn. He's pitcher 1. Pitcher 1. Christopher Sanchez, pitcher 2, starting off in round 2.
God, I love being right.
Yeah, how about that? Skeen's still a round 2 guy, although
I know I wasn't around a ton for
do
baseball. Spencer can back me up. Big Miz guy.
Yeah. You only did what, like 7, but you got Miz
7,
on like 4 of them.
I have one team that's just absolutely running away with the
And
pot.
it's definitely got Miz on it.
And it's a Miz team.
Okay. All right, I'm getting ready to come back up here. I got to decide. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go ahead and take running back here. By the way, Lamar did not go. Oh, Hallion did his. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thanks for commenting and being in here with us tonight. He says he did his first earlier today and took Miz at pick 8 or 9. Yeah, I mean, and then let me go back and see here. Everyone drafts injured players, and it's a 4-week contest until the playoffs. It's only a 4-week contest. Are we that close to the playoffs? Holy crap. I think the best try is go 866. I love 866s. Okay. Quinshon Bucky.
I think I spoke a little too soon on my team running away with it because Denver Dog's catching up to me.
Oh, is he? Denver Dog's catching up with you?
Yeah. What's funny is since we label them, my very first one that I did of the season
is your best one.
Yep.
And you did that on stream with me, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. I took Miz at 106.
All right.
He's been pretty good.
Cory, you go ahead and talk to the guys for a minute. I'm going to take this opportunity to go and use the bathroom myself before I then stick around and do this baseball draft after this.
Go poop it out, buddy.
I don't need to poop. It won't be that long.
You got to crap out the booze. You got to crap out the booze. Oh, gosh. So in my sprint right now, your boy got pick 3. Obviously, easy pick. Free money. Jamar Chase. Went with the Bowers pick on in round 2, and then Breece Hall. So started Jamar, Bowers, Breece, and I'm still like 9 picks away. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, fun stuff. Have you guys been doing a lot? Zero, how many sprints you got in? Are you doing several of those? Or you're not a sprint guy? Is that one you max out or no? Just curious. Knowing me, I guess just now that it's getting pretty full, I don't know, maybe I'll get to like 15 or something. Not a sprint guy. That's fair. I don't remember if I did any last year though. I can't even remember. 45, yeah, 50. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So that's kind of like where I am. This is my 11th, I think. 15 is probably about where I'll cap it. Cartman did 7. Yeah, that's fair. I agree. Like that was the most surprising thing to me whenever they launched it, and it was a max 150. I honestly was very surprised by that. Okay, what are we doing here? I feel like Spence would definitely want me to go Mike Evans here. But you guys say Jalen Waddle is the greatest receiver of all time. So I'm going to take Jalen Waddle. Go with that 06 draft or 21 draft class. I already drafted the shipper, so I don't want to chase my own tail. That's fair. That seems like a solid strategery. And see, this is what always happens when I take Bowers is that tight ends fall. Now Loveland's still there. He's dipping. Like, what the heck?
What'd you say?
I said this is always what happens when I take Bowers early is Loveland sticks around.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
I know, but
it'll be fine.
Well, I just took Jalen Waddle because everybody says that he's amazing.
I just got one pick away sniped on Parker Washington, and I had to settle for Jaden Daniels. Oh, man.
Yeah. Pickens is I was so high on him last year, and then now I just don't ever draft him at that ADP.
I wasn't. I have clicked his name specifically because I was so low, very much like T, where I'm forcing myself to get a few shares just in case. But Pickens, I loved Pickens last year. Yeah, last year I was big on him.
It's even your Dak.
So
scary.
Now I just got sniped again. I was going to double up QB and pair Caleb with Burden, and I rarely tape Caleb. That's all right. Let's go with Ramondre, who also is someone I draft a lot.
So in my sprint, I do really like my starts, Spence. Right now,
all right, let's hear it.
Rocking no quarterback yet, or a 0-2-2-1. Brees Hall and Quinshawn at RB, Chase, Waddle at receiver, Bowers at tight end.
Ooh, I like it.
That's
what's Cool Smurfer rocking over there?
Well, let's see what he's got cooked up. Oh, I don't have Smurfer. It's for FK. It's Coolers.
Oh, it's Coolers, not Cool Smurfer.
Yep. Coolers rocking the Taylor, Jacobs, Tutors, and Drake London, Rashee Rice. Love that start.
Ooh, nice.
Old Toots Magoots.
Old Toots Magoots over here. I want to check up and see what Zero's team's looking like here, and then we'll go look at Cleves. So Zero is rocking McCaffrey and Hampton. Then he went with Olave, Waddle, DJ Moore, Marvelous Marvin, and Herbert. Like that quite a bit. And then Cleves rocking Gibbs, the Flowers T, then Monty and Trey. Oh, two of my favorite guys right there. And then double QBs going with Burrow and Dak. Let me ask you this, Cleves. I know you're in here. Why Dak there? Just question. Is it a shit? Because it's not stacked. Let's see. Dallas plays the Giants. You don't have any Giants. You have future plans on who you plan on taking with him. I just find the Dak pick interesting and unique. I was just wondering why you did that there. What was your reasoning, my friend? Or just, hey, you know what? I wanted double strong QBs and I wanted to get Dak.
He doesn't have to explain himself to you.
I know. I'm just interested. Hey, inquiring minds, my friend. No, inquiring minds.
I know.
All right. And I get the chance to do Godwin if I want him, or I could mix it up. Do I want to mix it up? Rico I like. Corum I'll take. You know what? I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to take the non-Mahomes Xavier Worthy play just for you. And he said, just for the hell of it, Cleve said, hey, no problem with that, my friend. No problem with that. I was just wondering. Just wondering.
We're keeping
I mean,
it. We're
you
just
can
we're
get you some
we're keeping
Fergie
everybody
Ferg.
honest here. That's it. Well, this is a safe space.
Hey,
There
that's
are no
right.
bad picks unless it's Bo Nix.
You always.
By the way, I did have the chance to take Sutton and start a Bronco stack, and I was like, I'm passing, obviously, but if he's there in 16 picks, I'll do it.
He'd do it.
I'll do it then. That's it, though. Please, someone take him. Or I could go RJ Harvey, the modern day LaDainian Tomlinson.
That's the proper stack.
Actually, so in the morning drive, like sometimes I throw on the Sirius XM fantasy channel. It's Jeff Ratcliffe, and he's been doing, because it's a tough time of year, but he's doing right now. It's like the top 20 every day. I think he reveals like a new one, but he's doing the top 25 fantasy players since 2000.
Oh man, I didn't know Jeff Ratcliffe was. I don't have Sirius, so that's why I don't ever hear him. I used to listen to him years ago. I forget what he used to be.
He was on. He was at. He was with Mike Clay at. Was that? Shoot, I don't remember. It wasn't Roto Baller, but yeah, he was like him and Clay were together. Like they were together back in the day.
Pre ESPN Mike Clay.
Yes, pre ESPN Mike Clay. Maybe it was PFF. But yeah, they Ratcliffe hosts in the morning, and honestly, my biggest issue is that and he says it every once in a while because like he needs a co-host. He just talks to himself, and I don't know. It would be better, I think, if he had a co-host. But anyway, but yeah, that got me thinking. Like, who would I know what name immediately came to mind as soon as like he said the top 25 since 2000? But who would you say first that pops in your head
overall?
Yeah,
LaDainian.
Same.
Yeah, LaDainian's the first name that pops in my mind. I'd have to put Gates with him too, as far as we're talking about tight end.
Yep.
I mean, Priest Holmes comes to my mind when I think early 2000s.
Now we're talking.
I mean, Peyton, Brady, those guys.
Adrian Peterson,
AP, yeah, AP's
Randy Moss, Megatron.
Yeah,
so far the names that I heard, can't remember all of them.
Vic, maybe.
Like one of them was I heard the day that it was like Tyreek was actually one of them. Which
I could see that.
Rightfully so. I mean,
he's had a great career.
Go back and look at the numbers.
And he's been the top pick almost every year until last year. Yep. Even last year, he was still being drafted pretty high.
Ooh, I'll take a Chris Godwin dipper.
By the way, Cleves, just wanted to tell you, love the Michael Wilson, Kenny G turn there. And then, look, Bo Nix and Kelsey. Bo Nix and Kelsey for 0. All right, back to me.
Anyway, yeah. So, I'm glad, like, immediately, if you've been playing like us the last 25 years, LaDainian Tomlinson, like that's the guy I'll always associate with. He was money, just money.
Oh yeah.
Just touchdown machine. The years where he was really catching the ball too, and just absolutely electric. It was just. And then he passed the baton to AP, where he was like every year for like 5 straight years, maybe even more. It was an LT baked in, number one. Forget about it. Don't even worry about anybody else. Then he handed the baton, and it was AP for a long time. It was the set it, forget it, lock number one.
Jimmy Graham, and
Gronk,
Drew Brees.
Yeah, Gronk, Kelsey.
Yep.
Rodgers was one of those that he didn't really finish as the QB1 that often. He was just always ranked as the QB1. So that's what's impressive about what Josh Allen does, is that he's always ranked QB1, and he genuinely finishes QB1 or 2 every year. Whereas like Rodgers, if you told me he only had one or two QB1 finishes, I'd believe you.
Well, he doesn't run.
Oh, he did
ran,
back in his prime. He ran, but like he had his first MVP season. He was definitely QB1 then, but he was, because he did have that running element to it when it he that always put him just a step above. But I'd be curious how many QB1 finishes he had.
Zero says Pitt snipe was wild. You almost got the Pitts fall. That was a fall, actually. And yeah, but I see 2 picks away. Hey, you got Kelsey. So I'm about to get Love or Baker, whichever one here.
Okay, well, he did finish as okay. So now that I'm looking, he finished as a QB1 or 2 4 years in a row. Yeah, and then he was in 14, he was QB2, and then after that, he only had one top 2 finish.
So Jordy Nelson, Devontae with him. Jordy and Devontae were both the big plays with him, right?
Yeah. I mean, like young Devontae Adams, like that.
Greg Jennings. No, he would not.
Yeah, they never really had like. Oh, and remember the 1 year Eddie Lacy was the 101 after his 1 year. Fat Eddie Lacy.
Oh, fat Eddie Lacy.
Man, that was crazy. Old fat Eddie Lacy.
Chad Johnson, he was up there for a good amount of years.
Yeah. Ocho Cinco.
Gotta love the trips down memory lane.
Yeah. Oh man, does it get better than just sitting around with the boys throwing out names of old football players? It doesn't.
Maybe for me, it would be the names of old baseball players, but I get it. It's the same concept. We've done both quite a bit in our lives. Me and Cory have spent a good amount of nights just sporkling. Although if Cory's going to sporkle and do some trivia, what Cory's lockdown trivia is actually WWE. He has, or at least you did at one point, it's 10, 15 years ago.
Because when I was a kid,
an encyclopedia knowledge of
whatever you like consumed as a kid, because your brain's a sponge. That's the stuff you remember. And I was a big wrestling fan as a kid, and now I still like kind of keep an eye on it, but not really, because it's not my thing anymore. Really, I mean, it's here and there, but yeah, back in the day, so I can like basically up to like probably 2005, I could crush it, and then I was I was a little more interested in girls back then than I was in wrestling.
No,
in high school,
what?
Yeah,
That's
I left it behind.
Hey, you were out of high school in 2005, right? That was your graduation year.
It was. It is when I graduated.
All right, Cleves, what you doing this time? You got Fergie Ferg last time, so you're able to get that. And Andrews. So Naylor, hardly know her, and who we rocking with the second one? Both of the Raiders and Mr. Tucker, taking them both.
I feel I've been taking more Woody Marks lately.
That was a love fall, my friend. I take the fall whenever the fall is there. I'll take it unstacked. But I wasn't trying to snipe you.
Anyway,
yeah, say, Cory? I'm sorry.
Woody Marks. I would say Woody Marks. I've been taking more of. I don't know. I think it's just I miss that like wave of guys, and I feel like that's just who I've been going with lately.
You miss the wave, you take Woody. Yeah, hey, you know why I have so much Algier? It's because Algier goes later than that, and that's
sure. It's a RB 4-5 situation, of course.
Mm-hmm. Zero. You're right. Lloyd and Musgrave are still there. Oh, they are still there. All right. So here I'm going to go with Jawan Jennings. I do. So I do. I will take the fall, and I will take an unstacked if I can, if it's a good fall.
Yeah, you're just gonna give it to you.
Yeah, Love was 126 and his ADP 111. I had passed on him the round before to go Wandale, and because he was unstacked. Once he fell again, I'm like, yeah, why not? Why not?
I should probably check my calendar for work tomorrow and see if I have anything.
Zero got C-Rod. I was wondering who your third was. It's C-Rod.
Oh, nothing all day. Heck yeah. Love
Oh,
that.
nice. Look at you. Kelsey, Goddard, and Gadsden. There goes Algier.
Yep. I just took him myself. Took him a little. Yeah, I took him a little ahead of. I took him ahead of ADP, but I know he's not going to be back. He wouldn't make it back to me.
Yeah, if Cool Smurfer was in this, Love would not have fell to 126 whenever I got him. All right, what you doing now, Zero? Trey Harris, come on down. All right, so I could use tight end 2. I missed Chig earlier. I don't even know when he went. So I'm not going to do tight end 2 yet. Let's take Antonio Williams and pair him with Jaden Daniels. Zero said Boston Snipe made me take Trey. Oh, yep, Boston to the same guy that took Pitts earlier. Yep.
Man, he's just up in your grill.
Gotcha. All right, back to Klebs. Let's see what Klebs is going to do here on the turn. I like the squad that you're putting together, my friend. This is a fun one. 2, 4, 5, 2. You can go any direction you want with these 2 picks. Who are the best 2 picks on the board?
I ended up with another Mahomes Baker team on here.
Did you? Yeah, why not?
I can't stop taking them. Not Baker, but Pat.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for the dip for so long. I mean, last year I thought that was the lowest it was ever going to get, and then all it took was an ACL tear. He's still probably going too high, though. I mean, if we're being truthful, but
I like it. I'm good. Look at that. Double Falcons, B-Rob, and Branch. Love
I think in this
picks.
format, it lends itself better rather than like a redraft or like a weekly where you have to choose. But I think I have most rankings that I've seen redraft wise, it's way too early to look at redraft stuff, but that he's been going, he hasn't been ranked in the top 12.
Gonna say I don't ever look at redraft anything. I don't ever look at rankings, period, to be honest, other than zeros whenever I'm sniping.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Like I don't listen. I like if I ever listen to a pod or anything like that, it's just background noise. I pay absolutely zero heed to their rankings or anything.
Well, you know me. I've made my own rankings for the last 25 years. I make my own rankings.
I'm too lazy to actually put it on paper.
I know you've never once
it's
ever
just in my head.
I just give you my list and then you draft off whatever.
Yeah, and I don't even like go on your order. I literally just use it to
mark names off.
That's it. Because it's all right here. It's all on the noggin.
I have been providing lists and rankings for my friend groups in our leagues for literally 25 years.
Yeah.
I love making lists and rankings. I'm constantly doing spreadsheets. It's my thing. And I always like doing my own thing and not going off someone else. Best ball drafts are crazy, though. I mean, whenever I make rankings, whenever we eventually go through, or like what my rankings are, which will probably be in August, which we will do, it's not going to be ADP. I mean, so it's not necessarily even how I would draft every team. It's going to be based off of how I truly feel guys should be ranked. That's how I do it. Mix it up. I also do it in groups of 6. Always do each tier in a group of 6. Everyone does tiers their own way. There's no really good way to do tiers because it's subjective. But for me, I do it based off groups of 6. Okay, back to me here. Now, here's where I could go Dolchich, but I'm not going to because I'm good at tight end. Nothing jumps off the board to me. I mean, this is where I've been just really drawn to Dontavian Wicks recently. Tank Dell is the guy I've been drafting a lot of, but I've been trying to dip back, and I've been moving Wicks up. All right. Zero, who'd you get that time? Was yours Rogers? Yep. Sean Tucker and Rogers, last 2 picks.
I just took Sean Tucker too. I think, this is probably going to be a 6 RB build for me, but I think it'd be okay. But it's Brees, Judkins, Warren, Algier, Tucker. Some big boys.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zero, by the way. Yeah, if only, right? Stack Wicks with love. Hey, the jersey's still the same. Can't take Emmett Johnson over 17 game starter. Yeah.
Nope.
I'm
excited to see what EJ does in camp and stuff. I really hasn't been getting much smoke. Like really, not much camp trash from him yet. Well, the only ones I see get talked, like they're trying to make Cyrus Allen a thing. Jeff Caldwell, like come on, Caldwell ain't even gonna make the team. He's gonna be a practice squad, but he's a big guy.
Jaden Daniels and Jordan Love. I don't need Jacoby. I mean, I could take Emmett this time. Or I could take Katron. I only got 3 seconds. Zero, I would ask you which one. I'm going to take Katron because I have Jaden, even though there's probably not any correlation there, and Emmett probably is better. And speaking of, there goes Emmett. And then, so Mike Washington, the next rookie to Zero. Little running back run there we just had, boys. Little round 17 running back run. George Halani. Woo, there's another one. Marshawn Lloyd.
I took George Halani in round 18.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. It was actually a Seahawks build, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
If only you had Sean Alexander, am I right?
Oh, yeah. There's another one. Yeah, Sean Alexander.
Oh, man, my favorite Seahawks running back ever, though. Sean Alexander got blown away by who?
Who was it? Or wait,
I'm asking you. Back? Who's my favorite Seahawks running back ever? Can you guess it?
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn, baby. Yeah. Oh, I love me some Marshawn.
Sure.
Just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah. I know you don't watch Euphoria, but season 3, he's in season 3 and like not playing himself. He's playing a different character, he's in it quite a bit.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, Marshawn Lynch is a character.
And he is like, I mean, if you watch, you're like, this is what I imagine Marshawn Lynch is like off the field. He's really good. He's funny. Would love to see more roles for him. Love that.
Do you know Sky Moore was on the Packers? I just searched the Packers. I could take Savion Williams in the last round here if I wanted to.
Yeah, Sky was actually he for San Fran was a pretty good return man. So I don't know if he'll make the team. Probably not.
Oh boy. Well, I waited too late. Jacoby Brissett it is. Oh well, I have Trey. It's fine. Last round, Jacoby. I waited too long, him and Hahn, on which wide receiver to start. Oh, well. No big deal. That last wide receiver. Jacoby may end up being better for my team anyway as a third. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Kleeb's last pick's going to be here. So, Patty Bryant. That's who Zero took for you there.
Can't decide if I want to take Tua with my last pick, because he went the pick before. Whew.
Hey, there you go.
And easy pick, Tyquan Thornton.
All right. Let's see, Cleve.
Hey, look at you. For your guys' too.
It did. How about that? And then
actually,
Mr. Irrelevant, Kirk Cousins.
Actually, no, you guys finished for me because we're on the last pick right now.
All right.
I started significantly after you guys, so.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander at these teams, and then I'm going to go jump in that Baseball. Let's do a baseball.
Are you going to stream that?
You better believe I'm staying on. I'm staying on and streaming this, my friend. Me and Cool Smurfer, we're gonna rock it out.
Hell yeah, love that.
All right, Jaden, Jordan Love. Wait a second, am I on? Yeah. Okay, Jaden, Jordan Love, and Jacoby. I had to remind myself that this was my team. Derrick Henry, Bucky, Ramondre, Brooks, Keaton Mitchell, and Katron. That's a fun room. JSN, Burden, Worthy, Wandale, Jawan Jennings, Antonio Williams, and Wicks. Who knows? It could work out. It's different for me. I definitely don't take Burden or Worthy very often. And McBride and TJ. It's a good, solid squad. I like that squad just fine.
Hey, so I think I am gonna bounce. Can I'm gonna read mine real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
Yeah, if it is
let's
okay,
do it.
Show. All right. So I went with a 2-6-8-2. Kind of rare for me, but Mahomes and Baker, aforementioned quarterbacks. 6 running backs. I don't do a ton, but I went Breece Hall, Judkins, Jalen Warren, Algier, Sean Tucker, Nicholas Singleton. Receivers, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Marv, Chris Godwin. I got on a nice dip. Jalen McMillan, Trey Harris, Ted Hurst, Tyquan Thornton. I think that's a lot of ceiling there. Got a nice Bucks build there. And then tight ends, Bowers and Kelsey.
Pretty decent.
It's a good-looking team. It's a good-looking squad. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good.
I'm really happy with that. That's a team that could go the distance. I can go the distance.
And that's in the sprint. That's a sprinter.
That is a sprint. That's a sprint.
Yep.
So, yes, I need Baker and Mahomes to hold up for the entire season. What's the worst that can happen? All right.
Nothing.
I am going to bounce, guys.
All right, buddy.
Stackman out. It's a pleasure. We'll see you guys on Saturday. And then, it'll be a lot of fun.
Heck yeah. Sounds good, bud.
All right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Later.
Lats,
dude.
All right. So let's go ahead and review Cleve's team here. Burrow, Dak, and Kirk Cousins, Mr. Irrelevant pick there. And, of course, Kirk Cousins to go with those couple of Raiders that he's got on his team. Gibbs, Monty, Travion, Kenny Gainwell, and Brian Robinson. This team is literally calls out to, like, my favorite. I absolutely love it. Man from my own heart right there. Flowers and Tea, straight homage to Zero. That was an homage to Zero. Then Mike Wilson, Jalen Naylor, hardly know her, Tucker, and Branch and Franklin with Andrews, Fergie Ferg, and Dulcich. Great team, Cleves. I love that team. And Zero, what'd you do this time, my friend? 3-5-7-3. Rocking the normal build this time. Herbert, Bo Nix, and Aaron with McCaffrey, Hampton, C-Rod, Tucker, Washington. Again, you took the 2 studs and pushed it big time. And then Olave, Waddle, DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison, Jaden Reed, Trey, and Pat Bryant. Push tight end, started with Kelsey, then Goddard and Gadsden. Good team, solid team. I have seen a lot better Zero teams from my estimation, but still, it's a good overall team. This is an advanced team that I don't know if it could make it an advance in the playoffs. Do you agree with me, Zero? What do you think about that, my friend? What do you think? But yeah, there we go. Okay. Are you heading out? Are you heading out for the night, my friend? Oh, you're probably saying see you to Cory. That's right. You're saying see you to the stack, man. All right. Who wants to do a baseball? Who's ready? Who's coming with me? 7th inning stretch. I think it's always harder when you take 2 early QBs. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, bro. Absolutely. It is. Let me throw that back up there. All right. Who wants to come along? Zero, I don't think that you're a baseball dude. Did you draft any baseball with? And this is my first. I wasn't going to do any of these 7th inning stretches, but Again, I saw earlier today, noticed that it's only at 34% filled and literally only has 5 more days. So at the most, maybe it's only going to gain another 20 or 30% probably. All right, Cool Smurfer, let's try it. We're just going to do a 5-second countdown because it may not fill. You're right. So let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. And let's see where we're at. Yeah, 9 more. It may not. We'll give her a couple minutes and see. 7 more now, 7 more. We'll see if anyone wants to jump on. Zero says, I did MLB dailies for a month straight last year, did decent in best ball, only did 20. Too early entries this year. Too much research needed. Baseball, that's the thing. And honestly, it's why I love baseball so much. So for me, I'll just tell you my process. So literally, as soon as baseball season is over at the end of September, I mean, I'm always starting. Like every Monday, I update a spreadsheet where I keep track of the previous week's stats. I also keep track of every third overall stats rankings per position. I'm doing it this year for Underdog as well as my normal stats, which are NFFC or NFBC is what it is in baseball. 5 more, by the way, 5 more. Right? We can do this. Cool Smurfer, we can get this done. I believe it. But I immediately start prepping as soon as baseball season ends, and I'm doing all sorts of research, making sheets, player pages, and then as soon as drafts start in November, I'm on it, and I draft Gladiators first over on NFBC. Gladiator is basically like best ball but roto. I'm sure everyone knows what roto is, but if not, that's where you have 5 categories: 5 pitching, 5 hitting is the standard baseball roto. And you just draft a starting lineup in Gladiators. It's 23 rounds. You draft 9 pitchers, 14 hitters, and then that's it. And that's where you go. And that's it. I love it because I don't have to do any in-season work. I don't have to set a lineup. I don't have to make pickups. It's just like best ball, only roto. Baseball used to be my favorite sport when I was a kid. I did really well in dailies, but it's mostly best ball. That's too time consuming. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Again, I don't blame anyone who doesn't do baseball, but baseball is my love. And football, though, but the thing is, normally, as soon as baseball season ends, then I give it a month and then I start drafting football. And I start drafting football as soon as the NFL draft is over. This year, because we were doing this channel, I started doing baseball earlier with Cory. I enjoy doing dailies. It distracts me from my work. And see, I don't do any daily. I do no daily betting of any kind. No daily betting, no weekly betting. The only thing that's even close to that I do is I will, in football season, I usually would make some DK lineups, but I'm locked out of DK now, so I won't be doing that. I drafted too much Machado. Oh, man, I hear that. I do. Manny Machado I love Manny Machado, but whew, what a bad season he's having. While we're waiting, I will be happy to show you guys where I am currently standing right now in the four more. Come on, baseball drafters. We can do this. So I will show you guys where I'm currently sitting. So let's go to live, best ball, MLB. All right. So here's where I'm at. My solo shot, which I did on stream, finally has just moved up to 4th to get a ticket. I have really been struggling because for a while I only had 2 pitchers. Scuba was out, Crochet's still out, Hunter Brown was out, and Edward Cabrera was out. But I went really strong, heavy pitcher early with this build. It's not worked great yet so far, but thank goodness I took Christopher Sanchez. DeGrom has been really good, but now my pitchers are starting to get healthy again. So I've got a chance. My hitters on this one, Yandy, Goodman, Mooney. Mooney has been a great pick. And then Ivan Herrera. This is one of my boys I was taking over and over. And my guy, Royce Lewis, in the last round. And thank goodness he's finally started to do something recently. Brendan Donovan, major disappointment in Seattle. Acuna has been a huge disappointment, even though he still gave me 500 points, but he's hurt now. 2 more, by the way, 2 more. We got this, baseball, folks. This is going to be fun. Altuve, he was hurt too. Otherwise, his points would be higher. Joe Adell, Pages. Ozuna has been a big disappointment. Yaz, a big disappointment. Solaire's been fine. He was hurt. He's back now. So overall, though, this solo shot is interesting. I've got a lot of dingers that are doing good right now, a lot of tickets and dingers. So we will see how these go. But right now, this is a lot of dinger tickets. I love that. And then my base hits are doing pretty good. Well, 3 out of, what's that? 5 entries, 3 out of 5. This one's out of 20. I mean, that's a good amount out of 20 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about half, maybe a little bit more. Bunt 2s. Yep. Doing good. Bunt 1. Not as good as the other bunts. Bunt 4. Pretty solid, about half. And then we had the way too earlies. Got a lot of teams doing good over here as well. Yeah, so baseball's going really well for me. I have no idea how things will go for this because I have no clue how ADP will fall. Cabrera, I saw Cabrera get hurt tonight, by the way. Ugh. And yeah, I'm rocking out the dinger right now. Let's see as far as everyone is concerned. Let's share this here. Let's go to top users. This is BBMDB, which is a pretty sweet. Let's go to dinger only. See where I'm at compared to others and dinger only. All right, dinger only. I'm not as high as my overall. Where am I at? I'm right here. So 47 of 150. Now that's still pretty darn good. So 31% of my teams are advancing, 47 advancing teams. I feel very, very good about that. Like that's a phenomenal number. But in the overall, there are some people with even better. I mean, my goodness gracious. And then so Woo Woo J Train, that is my buddy Jason. And then Brad, Jason and Brad, they draft dingers as well. And we drafted together, not all three of us on stream, but Brad was on stream with me, and I jumped on their channel over on Stacking Dingers, their show on Stacking Dingers, and drafted with them there. But when we go to all of the contests, this is where I was doing much better. Yeah, in all of the contests, I have the second most advancing teams, not necessarily advance rate, but still 37.7. So I'm doing very good in baseball right now. They're Saints to death. So, yep, that's where we're at in all of the baseball contests. Still 2 more, by the way. We're still at 2 more. I've got 1 of 16 dingers. Cleve's 1 of 16 dingers. Well, you know what, buddy? It only takes 1. That's what I always say. It only takes 1 to make it all worth it. We'll go back over here while we're still waiting. I'll show you guys some of my top exposures here. So this is out of all. You know what? Let's just go over to Fantasy VIP. I'll share this tab instead. This is a better way to look at it. Best ball portfolio tracker. Okay, so we'll go to player. No, we'll go to the board. All right, so this is all from the main slate. So we can see the people that kind of stand out here. Still 2 more. So Scooble and Skeens, they have not panned out in round 2 near like what I thought. One of my big misses in round 2 is Jordan, and I knew that could be. I was very well aware. I was afraid of re-injury. Well, I shouldn't have been that afraid. We could look at dinger only if we wanted to, but why not? It's pretty much the same. But we'll go back to all contests. So Crochet, see, I was very big on drafting one of those pitchers or sometimes both or 2 of them. But Junior Caminero, I drafted the most here in round 3. From a hitter-wise, James Wood was a big miss. See, I took Wyatt Langford way too much than I should have taken Wood or Churio. They were both studs. But I love taking Kurtz. That's been amazing. Man, look where Roman Anthony was, and oh, what a disappointment. but he's been hurt. Still rocking 2 more to start. We need 2 more. Here's Cags. Look at Cags, 19.9%. Yeah, baby. Byron Buxton, my guy, and Buxton is killing it. Trout has been killing these on the IL now. Vinny P, not so much, and he's hurt. Springer, not so much. Chris Sale has been incredible. Adele has been good. So a couple fades. So you can see some of these fades. This is not bad because Turner's not been great. Perdomo's not been great. Neto's all right, but not awesome. Adames, terrible. This is a bad fade. CJ Abrams has been incredible. Marcy has sucked. Nolan McLean's been fine, although I should have taken more. Obviously, we'll see some of my big misses. Where is Mizorowski and Chase Burns? Because I missed out on them big time. And I knew that I'd be missing out because I was going Bubba Chandler and Nolan McLean and betting on them heavy. Where is Mizorowski? There he is. 3.8%. Yep, that's a big swing and a miss for me out of my drafts. Still 2 more, by the way. And Chase Burns, 6.4% Chase Burns. That's a little better. I wish I could have got Mizorowski to at least that percent. All right. And then as we move on, Mooney's been a big hit. Hopefully he'll be back soon from his injury. Bubba Chandler, not so much. Couple other fades that are great. Spencer Strider fade. That's been awesome fade because screw Spencer Strider. TJ Friedel sucks. That's a great fade. Dansby sucks. That's a great fade. Pepio, that was a great fade considering he's missed the whole season. Wilson Contreras has been awesome. Good hit. Ramon Laureano was a great fade. Edward Cabrera I was too high on. Imai is weird. He's actually had some good starts and some terrible ones, but overall I would say that's bad. This, though, my number 1 drafted player, Kazuma Okamoto, 26%. That could not have worked out better to this point. I've loved getting all those Okamoto shares. I was big on both of those Japanese players, Okamoto and Murakami. Jack Leiter's been a disappointment. Here's a Japanese player that I wanted nothing to do with, and that's been good. Fading Kikuchi, Basayo. I don't think Basayo's done that much. This has been a good fade. No Cam Smith, and I could not be more happy with that. This was a big miss early, fading Jose Soriano, but it's working out for me now. Look at these late round hammers. Now, don't look at Barger, but Max Muncy's been incredible. Ivan Herrera's been incredible. 9% of JJ Weatherholt has been great. And then here he is down here, 23% of Royce Lewis, which was looking terrible, but Royce is my boy, and at least he's been playing good since he got called back up 2 weeks ago. Let's go check comments here. Oh, dang it, Cool Smurfer. I picked Pepio in the solo shot the day he had the reported injury. Oh, that stinks. Zero, hey, appreciate you hanging around, my friend. Very, very much. You're probably already off here, but I appreciate you as always. I was heavier on Braxton Ashcraft, thankfully. That's one that it stinks that I was that low on Braxton Ashcraft over here on Underdog. Where was he, by the way? So 4.2, because I had more Braxton Ashcraft and Gladiators. And I was drafting him quite a bit early in the said Gladiators. This is my best team right now. I do have a team in the top 10. It doesn't mean a whole lot right now, but again, we're still waiting 2 more. I'll show you guys my best Gladiator team, which is always kind of crazy seeing the teams that are actually the best because I'm going to have misses on this. But here you go. So you can kind of see how it's worked out. Hopefully Bobby Wood will be back soon. But Okamoto's on this team. But, I mean, some big hits, Pete Crow, Buxton, Bobby, Olson. Thing is, look at pitching. It's like it's surprising that I'm as high as I am. It's just sort of the way that things go. But this is the pitching. It doesn't look phenomenal. It really doesn't. But this team is 8th overall in the tournament. Look at this, guys. One guy having 2 teams in the top 10. That's something else. Last year's winner was Zach Waxman. Let's see. Zach's highest team. Where are you at, Zach? 69. That's his highest team this year. That'll probably change. But let's see what names that I know. I mean, there's a lot of names that I've drafted with. I do most every single fast draft of these. But, yeah, I mean, there's Vlad Sedler. But, yeah, no, I mean, at least I've got a team that's rocking here up at the top. Otherwise, overall, Gladiators haven't been great for me. But I was going to go and find my Gladiator. Here's one that's in second. My Gladiator shares. Where is it at? I got to remember right here. One more. We're a pick away, or we're a person away from this baseball filling. Okay, let's go to Gladiator. Pitcher. All right, this was a big swing and a miss. This hurt a lot of my teams. Was going freaking Estevez. That was so stupid. Won't be doing that anymore. But Joey Cantillo has been good, and he's on that top overall team. Getting a bunch of Mason Miller was good. Here's Braxton Ashcraft. So I took him on 17% of my Gladiators, 7 of 40. And I was taking him early, too. Like some of my earliest teams had Braxton Ashcraft. Let's see if it says here. Yeah, like these are some of the real early ones. And then I think that's what happens is I draft guys a lot early, and then I get like regret where I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to be wrong on this guy. And that was stupid. I should have carried that over into Underdog. I wish I would have. It is what it is, though. These are all drafts from November and December. They start at the beginning of November. They end in December. They're done around Christmas time, and that's the Gladiator draft season. But as far as hitters, this has been great because Dylan Dingler has been incredible. Look at my top 3 catchers have been awesome. I mean, Ivan Herrera particularly. Carter Jensen's not having the best season ever, but it's not bad either. 10 homers, batting 244. I mean, really, it's pretty solid. He's having a pretty good season. But Dylan Dingler is killing it right now. 18 homers. Whew. So that's good. Top first baseman. These guys didn't have first baseman, but Paredes has been good. Again, Royce, I'm too high. I'm always too high on Royce. I can't help it. But I was in on Sal Stewart early, 14%. That one also didn't carry over to a high percent over on Underdog. Simeon, Terang, Altuve. There's Otto Lopez, who's leading the league in batting average. I had him on 12%. Weatherholt, pretty solid overall. Oh, man, Story. These top shortstops are not great, including Dansby there, Connor Griffin. Yeah, not great top, but Otto. I mean, but still. Okay, here we go. We can stop looking at that because baseball draft has filled. All right. Let's do this thing. All right. Hey, Cleves, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you as always. All right. Cool Smurfer. I successfully was able to filibuster long enough to wait for this thing to fill, going through that stuff with you. Bobby, what's up, buddy? Bobby Boucher. It's the woo water boy. You got me to pull the trigger on my first and last 7th inning stretch. What up? I've been good, buddy. Cool Smurfer, what pick did you get? You got pick 6. All right, sweet. Bobby and Cool Smurfer, let's do this thing, boys. This is my first one as 2. Won't be my last one because I joined that promo, so I'm going to just go ahead and and rock out 5 of these, and I'll do them tomorrow. The other 4. But yeah, okay, let's see what we can do. This is gonna be fun. I have no idea what to expect, really what's good or bad. We're just gonna roll with the punches and see how things go. All right, so this is only going to last, what did you say earlier, 4 weeks? Let me go pull up the schedule. Okay, qualifiers weeks 1 through 4. Yeah, only 4 weeks. So whoever can finish the best in the next month, and then the playoffs start. It'll be run in 2-week periods. So, okay, this is going to be a real short little tournament. It's weird not knowing ADPs. Dude, seriously, I know. Whenever you're used to knowing things and knowing exactly, like we have been typically, I mean, you got to go Jordan here, right? You could go Soto. I mean, really, I think Jordan, Soto, or Kurtz are all great picks. Cool Smurfer, are you going to go Kurtz? What pick did I get? I haven't even seen. Let me share the board instead. This is not a good view. I got pick 11. You did not go Kurtz. Who did you go with? Corbin Carroll. I don't blame you there. Of course, taking the outfield instead of the infield. That's the one thing we definitely know typically without even knowing the board is that there will always be more infielders there late than there will be outfield. I guarantee that's still the case without even looking at how things are going now. Just knowing the numbers game of how these things work. So do not blame you one bit. Jordan Walker's at 18 now. Oh my goodness. I found an outfielder dries up even more than it feels like. Oh, so you've done a couple of these, cool Smurfer. Okay. All right. I will keep that in mind. Good grief, Jordan Walker in round 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't do it. And I can't take Judge because he's not going to play for the next 4 weeks. Wins Acuna, long way from returning, not taking Acuna. Walker's the next one, and Kyle Tucker sucks. Oh, man. Bobby Witt should be back somewhat soon. Oh, my gosh. I hate pick 11. I'll take Christopher Sanchez. Pick 11 sucks. Am I going to have to take Jordan Walker? Someone tell Brad. His guy. I know. Hallian, are you in this with us, buddy? Hallian, are you in this draft? Let me go look at the draft. And if so, let me know what your handle is, because I don't see a handle that's Hallian. So yeah, let me know. But absolutely, outfielder. Look at those outfielders go. You need one of the top picks. Pick 11 sucks. There goes Judge. Again, how are you going to advance if it's only 4 weeks and Judge is out all 4 weeks? And same with Acuna. What's the point of taking them? I get if you could still advance your team, then they could help you if they come back in the playoff weeks. That part I get from strategy wise. God. All right. At least we get 30 seconds per pick. My next ones will be 35, 38. ADP says Hap Rooker would be the top ones. Oh my gosh. Am I doing Jordan Walker? I'm doing Jordan Walker. Gross. Oh, gross. That was not fun. That was not fun at all. That feels like a trap. I could pass on any player until All-Star game unless it's late. I think All-Star game is 2 weeks into this season. Yeah, that sounds right. No, I had one start earlier. I realized you guys were doing one, just finished it. Oh, dang it. Ellie just came back. Yeah, see, yeah, I mean, I could, yeah, you're welcome for that. Like if you want Ellie here because you have the chance now that I passed on him. I thought about Ellie because I saw he came back today. But again, looking at that outfield, there you go. You got Ellie Smurfer. Looking at my round pick 35 and 38, my next 2 picks, ADP again. ADP says the best outfielders that will be available to me are Hap and Rooker. Hap's not a bad pick, but I don't want Rooker. He's been terrible. Riley Green, disappointment. Wyatt Langford, he offers some upside, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to take Brian Reynolds. Yeah, ugly. Ugh, I had to take Jordan Walker. Kyle Tucker sucks. I could have, you know what? I could have moved up Buxton. I could have just pushed up my boy Buxton and bet on him. Hey, Hallian, appreciate you, buddy. Hey, thank you. I need all the luck I can get. Cool Smurfer, he's rocking a nice start. Reach for Langford at pick 11 earlier in fourth. I may. Honestly, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, with me having that 30, I probably will, to be honest, because Langford at least is healthy playing. He's okay. He offers that upside. Yeah, we'll see. If Trout or Vargas falls to me, maybe, because hopefully the Trout Elston is short. Vargas has been great, but do I want to start my team off with Jordan Walker and Miguel Vargas? How weird is that? He's been better lately. Yeah, Langford has been better lately. Look at all of the top picks. Look at all of these outfield at the start of this draft. Oh, I'm so jealous. I hope Bobby's rocking Yordan and Bellinger. That's an awesome start. I am so jealous that your guys' starts so much better than mine. Hey, you know what? I'm doing 5 of these things. We're going to do 5. See how those, we'll just let that be what it is. If they do nothing, then hey, that's all right. We're doing no prep where we're doing this by feel. Okay, Bobby, what you going to do this time, my friend? You taking another outfielder? Yep, Miguel Vargas it is. Vargas has been a stud. Tatis, how about Tatis and Vlad Jr. having no power this year? None. What's Tatis? 3 homers? Vlad's 4? Gross. All right, cool Smurfer. Rock this pick out. But my friend Junior, Terrain, Trout, Scooble, all good picks. CJ Abrams has been incredible. Scratched with side tightness. Oh, Ian Happ, just good, solid Ian Happ. ADP said he should have fell to me. You said no Happ for you. Maybe Trout will fall to me. I'll take Trout. If not, let's see. Cam Schlittler. How good has Cam Schlittler been? Oh my goodness. My boy Sale. If I want my first infielder, O'Neal Cruz has been a big hit this year. He's hurt. When will he be back? Facing 4 to 6 weeks. Nope, not taking O'Neal Cruz. Murakami's hurt. Advancing in rehab, but still not taking. I'm not taking it. These teams got to first get a ticket to advance. So, not taking anyone who's going to be out for the next few weeks. Not early, at least. Okay, Bryce Terang, CJ Abrams, Chris Sale, Schlittler. Trout went. So I probably will reach in my round 4 for Wyatt Langford as well. Question is, do I want to keep pushing infield or grab Abrams or Gunnar? Taking Abrams over Gunnar is gross, but he's been better. We're going to go Schlittler. We're going to go with 2, maybe the all-star starters. No, probably Mizorowski will get the starter. It probably will be Mizorowski and Schlittler, those 2 guys as the starters for the all-star game. Why is Vargas outfield? Yeah, because they do weird things like how Devers was outfield. So has Vargas been playing DH? Because maybe that's why. I'll go look that up and see. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and take Langford. Let's go see real quick. I'll swap this over and let's go find out what Wyatt Langford has been playing, or Vargas, So let's go to all positions. Miguel Vargas, eligibility. All right. So this year, no, look, he's only had 4 games at DH, 65 at third, and 6. Why is he outfield? That's so stupid. He 100% should be infield. He's been playing third base and first base pretty much exclusively. dumb. Jeremy, what's up, buddy? 7th inning stretch. I was going to call it a night. Smurfer talked me into this. And my boy Bobby Boucher jumped in too. Good to have you in here tonight, Jeremy. Yep, this is my first 7th inning stretch. I hate what I've done so far. I mean, it's just because I had to take Jordan Walker in round 2, which is gross. Absolutely gross. Pick 11. But still, though, we'll see. Both Cool Smurfer and Bobby have some awesome beginnings. So, Cool Smurfer, you went with Rooker, huh? I'm surprised. Michael Harris goes. I love the Michael Harris pick. Why'd you go Rooker? What's Rooker? Let's go look up Rooker real quick. I thought Rooker's been terrible. Has he been doing better recently? All right, let's go see. Last week he had 2 homers, so he's been getting a homer a week. 300 last week. He's not. It's only a couple games this week. 158. So I guess it's been all right overall for the season. 200 batting average, 10 homers, 29. But maybe you're just betting on the hot summer months in Sacramento. I mean, I love betting on the A's. Is that it? Is that why you went ahead and took Rooker, just a bet on the A's type of deal? Oh, wrong thing. Meant to go share this instead. And I don't mind betting on the A's. Murakami. So I think if you're going to take a hurt guy, Murakami makes sense. Oh, God, Junior. I hope not. I hope that he's not. But the fact I just took him with the second pick of round 2 says if he keeps this up, maybe he will be. Oh, it's gross. I need his upside with taking Happ. I got you. I have no problem with it. That's why, yeah, I clicked that promo. Cool Smurfer told me about it. And so, yeah. So, and I know trying to fill this thing, it's at 34% and it closes in 5 days. So I saw that earlier today and I hadn't done one. And I was like, maybe I'll do a couple. Wasn't necessarily planning on doing it on stream, but here we are. And who knows? Maybe tomorrow I stream a couple, at least another one, maybe 2 of these. Keep an eye out for that. I'm off work tomorrow afternoon. I might do that. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might just randomly jump on and stream some of these 7th inning stretches tomorrow, 1 or 2 of them. All right, coming back around. Smurfer this time went Sal Stewart. Good pick. So double up Red, Sal, and Ellie. Although I think Sal's really cooled off recently. Yeah, I may do 5 of them, $50 to get. Oh, for sure. I mean, $50 of these to get a free $25 BBM. Sign me up. Well, I did sign up. All right. Oh, I'm going strong pitcher because here we are back again. Zach Wheeler, Chase Burns are both awesome. I'm going to bet on Wheeler over Burns. And then we're going to come back around. I'm going to take another outfield. I'm going to keep pushing infield. And we're just going to see how infield turns out later. All right. Nimmo is probably the pick here. I did see him homer tonight. Dalen Lyle is my boy. He's been pretty solid. Jackson Merrill has been a big disappointment. Although points-wise, he's pretty much right in line with Nimmo. You know what? Yandy's been a beast. Let's go Yandy. I'll get my first infield out of the way. Yandy's super solid. Not a big upside. There's plenty of infield later. Yeah, Henny Penny, I probably should have just went ahead and took the outfield. Again, this is the first one. It doesn't feel good. I should have just stuck with what I said and took a Nimmo. I know Ellie mid-second. No kidding. That was hard for me to take. Really hard for me to take Jordan Walker over him. I probably shouldn't have. Oh, didn't know much about promo. Do you need? Yeah. You got to go click on it. So on your phone, Bobby, you don't do it on your computer. On your phone, if you go to the thing in the middle, the bottom middle, it'll say promos. And if you click accept, you can draft 5 of these. If it's still there, it might be too late because it had a time box. You may have missed it. honestly. It's possible that you missed that promo. I'm not too sure. What do you use to stream? StreamYard, Jeremy. StreamYard is what I use. A lot of low percentage undrafted infielders to get different. Yeah, Henny Penny, I'm all about taking the infielders late, or I have been, like in the regular drafts. I think the promo has passed. Yeah, that's why I thought. Think missed out on the promo. Expired at midnight. I do believe it just got it by like 20 minutes. Yeah, midnight Eastern. So, yeah, Junior missed it. Yep, missed that promo. Yeah, it was 24 as of 24 minutes ago. But yeah, Henny Penny, back to what you're saying. I should have waited on Yandy. I should have just taken Nemo because, yeah, there's going to be lots of good infielders later. And I know I can always find infielders I like, even though I don't even have any clue the names that are going there. I'm not even looking yet. Okay, I'm using Streamlabs. Oh, Jeremy, you're using Streamlabs? Streamlabs. I've never used it. Do you like it? I just started with StreamYard. That's what a couple of people I had been on shows with before I started this channel back in January. I had been on before with Stacking Dingers. I went on before, like I talked with Bubba. I've been and talked with Bubba last year. I've talked with Waxman before. They all do StreamYard. And so that's kind of just what I knew from just joining in with them. So I created this account and I've liked it. I've liked StreamYard, but what do you think about Streamlabs? And Jeremy, what channel do you have that you have Streamlabs? Let me know that too. All right, Bobby, you went with Hunter Brown, and Cool Smurfer went with Jackson Merrill. Again, I was surprised at how much points Jackson Merrill has actually scored. So 024, 114. I'm 312. Should have taken that other outfield. Dang it. I haven't done I don't know. I haven't done one yet, Jeremy. Look on YouTube. Okay, gotcha. Okay, got it, buddy. Merrill has been playing better, I see. Yeah, I've not followed Merrill too much. I knew he's not been great this year. But whenever I just clicked on his points, like I said, I was surprised how close he was to Nemo. Real quick. Yeah, let's go see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row. Oh, 4 steals. Last week was a big help. Hitting 300 with a homer, 4 steals. Yeah, last week was a big week for him. This is why I had in mind all of these crappy 100-something weeks. Ugh. But yeah, no, he is. He's heating up. And he's a good player. He's young. I think that was a good, solid pick, I'm sure. DeGrom, love it. You know I love DeGrom, Cool Smurfer. How about Kyle Harrison? Jeez, how good has he been? Okay, it's on me. Oh boy. I'm about to get auto. Did I get this in? Oof. That was too close for comfort. Don't do it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I got my boy. I would the last time I wouldn't have taken Blade. I just who would it have autoed me? Cole? Maybe I should have let it auto me, Cole, and just taken Cag still, but you know what? That's all right. I got Blade in at the last second and I got Cags. It's all good. This team has turned it all around because I got Caglione, baby. Woo! What site is that for weekly stats? NFBC. That's NFBC is my favorite website. It's where I do all of my research. It just focuses on main stats, which like the main roto stats. I'll come and check me out. Going to probably do some baseball, and DK Millie Makers got to get 15 in by Sunday night. Absolutely, Jeremy. Sounds good, buddy. Let me go search you up right now. WILL or LCK? Oh, CK. Jeremy, is it the one that just says one video right now? Is that you? Because it does say baseball, underdog, DraftKings. That's got to be you. But one video from 8 years ago, is that you? Let me go ahead and I'll subscribe real quick to you so that way, if that is you, I can follow whenever you go live here. All right. Let's see here. So Bobby took Joe Ryan. So a 2-2-4. Cool Smurfer 1-2-5, getting Teoscar. Love your guys' start. So I've got a 3-1-4 coming together. I feel so much better about my team now that I have Caglione on it. Oh my goodness, you guys don't even know, although I'm sure you do know my love of Cags. That's just me at a concert, and I may or not have been drunk. Okay, so that is your channel. All right. All right, good deal. So it's the right one. I typed it right. Okay. What Bobby Boucher just grabbed Ozzy Albies. Ozzy Albies is having a good resurgent season for him. All right, Smurfer, what you doing? Joe Adele, love that. A 1-2-6. You're probably good at outfield now. I say you're probably good at outfield now. All right. Roman Anthony is interesting, but I have no idea when he'll be back. Still long. Not taking Roman Anthony. Not going to take someone that's going to be a long way to come back. At this point, I'm going to push outfield. Let's see here. So my boy Nolan McLean. Max Muncy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab Otto Lopez, who's just been incredible. Again, leading the league in batting average. Just grab Otto Lopez first. And then Spencer Steer's been good. Exiting starting 9. Oh, he's in a 4 for 53 slump. Ooh, he has not been good lately. Not taking Spencer Steer. Jung-Hoo Lee has been really good, and he's up there in league leaders in batting average. What's the rest of outfield look like? What would come back around to me? Pick 131, 134, ADP. That's a ways. But Jung-Hoo Lee won't make it if I don't take him now. If I take pitcher, I would take McLean or Max Meyer probably. I'm just going to go ahead and lock up Jung-Hoo Lee, take my 5th outfielder now. That way maybe I only need one more outfield. And I've got 3 good starters. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I wish Blade actually was Garrett Cole. Oh, well. I actually like the way this is turning out. I actually like the way this is turning out so far. All right. Back to Cool Smurfer. What you going to do this time, my friend? I'm assuming you're done at outfield like we talked about. You grabbing another pitcher. Max Meyer's been awesome. George Kirby, not so much. Bunch of other solid guys. What's George Kirby actually done? Let's go see. Because in my mind, he's not been doing great, but solid. My mind is solid, not great. Let's see. George Kirby right now. 4.10 ERA, 131 whip, 5 wins, 5-7. Yeah, solid, not great, but 79 Ks. And what's he been doing recently? Quality start. So back-to-back weeks with quality starts. So I like that. So yeah, I don't have a problem. And I really like George Kirby overall. So no issue with that pick whatsoever. Although Max Meyer has been so good, I would have I'd have probably just bought in to Max Meyer. I would not have taken Freddie Peralta. No way. It's got to be any time, right? Joshua Baez. Question is, will they do it? They should. The Cardinals should. But the fact they haven't yet, he's an interesting one, though. That could be really, really interesting. Come draft some with me. I really don't know what I'm doing, but we can draft. Absolutely, Jeremy. Trout in the third round is nice. Not sure how long he's hurt. So he's hopefully not long. Don't trust Max Meyer's innings rest of the season. I get that. And I see why trusting Kirby more for that. But yeah, I completely get that. And I don't like Peralta either. Hunter Green in the 10th round, good to know. Like research for me. It's true. That's how this is for me too. Did Hunter Green go? Is he supposed to be back soon? Let's do a quick Hunter Green search. Hunter Green news. Return to the big leagues takes another big step. 5 hours ago. Rehab AAA. Yeah, he will be back soon. All right, interesting. Good to know. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Crochet's still going to be out for a while. Not looking at him. Max Fried, I don't know when he'll be back. Drew Rasmussen's been pretty good, although I saw him, I think yesterday. He wasn't great, but he's been good. Let's see here. Mickey Moniak went. Did he go? Am I missing his name? Yep, he went at the turn. All right, back to me here. First pick got him in the 10th. Dang it. Yeah, I was looking at him. I could take my boy Varsho with the turn here. This is gross. I'm taking Drew Rasmussen. It's gross, but he's just been really solidly good. I don't feel good taking that, but yeah, I did it. Travis Bazzana is kind of standing out to me. Gosh, he's been so good. Screw Corey Seager. Eugenio's got to heat up, but Eugenio's been terrible. Casey Schmidt has been awesome. Did he get 2 hits tonight? Because I saw if he got 2 hits tonight, he's going to be he's having like an epic stretch. There goes Bazzana. So I passed on Bazzana and missed him. Do I take Varsho? He's the third one. He homered today. He is my boy. It would be kind of fitting me taking him. Why not? Now I'm done at outfield. All right, Varsho, I'm done at outfield. Jeremy, I was just showing that earlier. It's been picking up now that my pitchers are finally getting back healthy. I'm a Reds fan, so yeah, absolutely. I'll show you again real quick while we're waiting. Let me pull this up. I say waiting while we come back around. We're not waiting. But this is where I've currently just moved up to 4th. And so I've got a ticket now. This guy, I was in 5th. I've just passed. But I have been I was rocking 2 pitchers for a long time. Crochet obviously still out, but Scooble back. I was rocking just Christopher Sanchez and DeGrom for a few weeks. But Edwards back, although he got hurt tonight. Hunter Brown's back. But at least I have got my 4 big pitchers, not counting Crochet. I'll have Murakami back, but like Yandy and Goodman have been great. Ivan has been incredible. Royce has been hot recently. Acuna will be back soon, I hope. And my outfield is getting by. Soler just came back. Pages has been good, really good, actually. Adele has been fine, and Altuve's back and hitting pretty well recently. So those guys are doing better. So that solo, all I got to do is just have that solo shot, just get a ticket. Cool Smurfer just grabbed himself Dingler, as we were talking about. Dingler has been killing it. Absolutely amazing, Dylan Dingler's been. All right, and Bobby just got him Sandy Alcantara, who I don't know if he's either did it tonight or is coming close to being the the all-time Marlins strikeouts leader. Shane Bieber came back tonight, but he got smoked. I saw he only went 3.2 innings, and I think it was 4 runs. So, but yeah, he was getting hit hard. Got back-to-back homers by the Astros in that. Finally in the playoffs in mine too, up to 3rd. Nice, beautiful. It's all just got to get that ticket. And if I can get that ticket, if Acuna can be back and healthy, if Murakami can be back and healthy, and if by some way that Crochet can be back and healthy, even if not, though, as long as I have those main 4, that's why I did the pitchers, the heavy pitcher like I did, was for that very reason. Obviously, if I could go back and redo that draft, I would have done things differently. I wouldn't have taken pitchers as heavy in round 2 and 3, but I still am happy with what I did, go skiing, scuba, and crochet as much as I did, which, as I was looking at that earlier, was like, 15 to 18% of the time I went those. So yeah. All right, Bobby, what you about to do here with the swing around? So Bobby's got a 4-4-4 build. Outfielder wise, the best one is Soler. Man, how good has my fading of Chandler Simpson been? He's got 451 points, but it's a cheap 451 points. Where weekly, I know it's not. I mean, yeah, I'm so happy to have faded Chandler Simpson. Screw that guy. Look, Sam Antonacci has more points than Chandler Simpson, okay? Angel Martinez has more points than Chandler Simpson. I was pretty low on Steve Kwan, too. That's working out. All right, where are we at? What did you guys do? No outfield. We're pushing outfield. Bobby went with Detmers. Nice. Bobby, I love your pitching. Your pitching's awesome. Cool Smurfer went with Mackenzie Gore. All right, I'm done with outfield. Oh, well, you know what? Look at this. Varsho and Akamoto. Stick with my 2 guys who have done me well, my 2 of my highest drafted guys. Akamoto's done me really well. Varsho, again, not so much yet, but I'll take him as my 6th outfield on this team. And again, he's back healthy, playing the best he has of the season up to this point. Let's see, I've got 4 pitchers. I'll probably do my favorite build is 7-7-6, or at least it was, yeah, Bryce Eldridge, come on down. I will take the big power there of Bryce Eldridge, and I'm going to push pitcher, what comes back around to me, because I really like my 4. If I was taking another one right now, it would have been Ben Brown. Ben Brown has been awesome. Just awesome. All right, let me see if there's any comments that I missed. Nope. Still got a couple of you guys in here with me. Thanks for hanging out so long tonight and doing this baseball draft with me. Cool Smurfer, thanks for talking me into this, my friend. This was definitely fun, and I'm so glad that I got that promo in there, and you mentioned that before that time was up. So there goes Soler. Bobby, did you get him? Let me go see. Is that Bobby? Sure was. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, that's the last outfielder that kind of stood out to me. I mean, who else at outfield is standing out to me as far as a difference maker? Down lower, Colton Cowser's been playing better recently, but Barger should be back soon. Aiming to start rehab Thursday. That'll go at the end. When will Stanton be back? 7 days ago, re-injures calf. Ugh, Stanton's too old. I'm scrolling down low at outfield to see if there's anyone that stands out to me down here that you could take at the end. Not too much. Boy, I wish I didn't have Marcell Ozuna on the teams I did. Early, I had almost none of him. I started taking him late because I was getting hyped on the Pirates. Wasn't wrong to be hyped on the Pirates, but man, my fears of Marcell Ozuna being washed were definitely right. Because for you guys who know, I was saying that, like, I was so afraid that we were seeing last year the start of the Nelson Cruz edge of the cliff decline in career that we had for Nelson Cruz, and it was right. I let the Pirates hype kind of get me re-energized on Marcell Ozuna in the last month before the season started, but I should have stuck with my early thoughts as far as Ozuna being done. I really wish he wasn't on my solo shot. Yeah, Jeremy, I wish you could have got in here and done this with us too, bud. And yeah, it has been fun. Absolutely. Okay, so coming back to me here, let me review again my build. Remember exactly what I'm sitting at. It's a 4-4-6. All right. I mean, I'm going Shane McClanahan. He's been just fine, and I'm going to take him over Dustin May, who has been really good recently. But yeah, I'll go Shane O'Mac. I feel great with that. I feel really good with that. Sanchez, Schlittler, Wheeler, Rasmussen, Shane O'Mac. Oh yeah. We're rocking it. With. Okay, now I'm going to push pitcher again now, because Ranger Suarez ain't bad. Same with Dustin May, but I'm going to push it. We're going to go infielder, and I'm going to go with someone that didn't take a single share of, but I have been. Oh no! Exit was hand injury 2 hours ago. Right hand laceration and contusion. Zach Geloff. I'm doing it anyway. Boy, I hope that's not a bad 2 hours ago, right hand laceration. But Zach Geloff has been so good. He's been amazing. Removed from Tuesdays. Did that end his hit streak? Had failed to it did. It ended his 24-game hit streak because of hurting his hand. Dang it. It's unclear whether the injury will force him to miss additional games. So hopefully it's not that bad. But his 24-game hit streak ended because he had to exit after one at bat. Sucks for Zach. But Zach Geloff has been incredible. Altuve's now infield. How about that? Sorry, was at the gym. Dang it. It's all right, buddy. How about Altuve now being infield? That's hilarious. We were talking earlier about the craziness of infield and outfield on this with Vargas. And Altuve was outfield earlier. Let's see what he's been playing. He's probably been playing mostly second for him. Let's go see. Yeah, 54 games at second, none at outfield. So that one makes sense. The Vargas one made no sense. But yeah, Altuve's been playing only second base this year. He won't have outfield at all next year, which I actually didn't know. I didn't know he was exclusive to second base. I saw Miguel Garcia got hurt today. How about this Wilbert Urena with the Angels? That's something else. He's been really good, but I'm shocked seeing him up here this high. Same with Gage Jump, and I know they've both been great, but still, that's pretty shocking to see those two guys this high. Jack Leiter undergoes ankle surgery 8 hours ago. Remove loose body from his right ankle. Should be considered out indefinitely. Ugh. Expected back before end of the season, but without an official return timeline. Well, poop for Jack Leiter. That stinks. That stinks. All right. I just found an absolute gem for a take later. So I'm going to push pitcher, and I'm going to take infield this time. He's way better at second. Absolutely, he is. Could not agree more. And you know he's more comfortable and does better himself. You just know it. When will Vinny P be back? Quite a while. Not taking Vinny P. Torkelson is a high boom bust. Man, TJ Rumfield has been awesome. 617 points. I'm starring him. All right, we're coming up. Rumfield is starred. I knew he'd been good. I mean, 617 points and bet on a late Rocky. Why not? Why not? How about how good Goldschmidt has been? Can you believe that? He's been awesome. Good for Goldie. Did Rumfield go? Dang it, Rumfield went. Shoot. B. Will took him. All right. Pivot? I mean, do I pivot to Goldie? Or I could just pivot to Torque and take his power. I'm going to pivot to Torque. I'd rather bet on Torque's power. Oh, crap. I forgot I had him in the. Well, that's the guy who I was going to wait on, who I said I found a gym down in the pitchers. Justin Roblowski, I couldn't believe how far down he is. Why is he so far down? He's been awesome. I didn't actually look at his points. I just know he's been really good. Let me go look at him now. 398. Yeah, 9-2 compared to 372 for Shane O'Mac. 527 for Rasmussen. Yeah, I knew Rasmussen's been good. 441 for Wheeler, and he missed that time. 650 for Schlittler. 723 for Sanchez. Yeah, so Grabowski, he doesn't go deep. 8 quality starts. Still, 8 quality starts isn't bad. Doesn't get a lot of Ks, only 50 Ks. That's his biggest thing. That's where his point. That's why he's down low. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Now I see. He does not strike out hardly anyone. That's why he's so low. Oh well. There it is. Cool Smurfer said lack of Ks. Yeah. And again, here's the thing with the A's. This is also whenever Cool Smurfer took Rooker earlier. We're just getting to summer. We're not even to July yet. The A's are already heating up. The weather's going to keep getting hotter there. They're in a short little minor league ballpark. They'll probably play some more games in Vegas. I think the A's are, if you stacked A's in this tournament, I have no problem with it. Did Butler go? Yeah, Larry Butler went. And yeah, he has been playing much better of late. Let me see exactly how much better real quick he is. I know he's been better. I just stuck him into one of my lineups. Let's see. So, yeah, last week in particular, hit 300. Really, I guess it was just last week, but then this week too. Yeah, the last 2 weeks. This week, this isn't counting this week because they didn't play yesterday and it doesn't have today's in there. So this is the last 2 weeks. So back-to-back weeks, he's been heating up. And again, everything, the weather heating up there is just going to help them out a ton. All right, Bobby Boucher grabbed Paul Goldschmidt, so he got Goldie. And Smurfer got Conley early. I like that. So Smurfer, I see you've done 3 Boston, Sonny Gray, Ranger Suarez, and Conley early. I like that. You've got 7 pitchers. Bobby's got 7 pitchers. I've got 6 pitchers. You guys doing an 8 pitcher build or 7? Again, I think I'm going to do a 7-7-6. So 1 more infield, 1 more pitcher. Bobby just took Benintendi. No problem with that. How's Benny been? I have not really seen how Benny's been recently, or really for that much for the season. Oh, okay. 453 points, 9 homers. Not bad. Not bad. Good, solid, late outfield pick for old Mr. Benintendi. Good, solid pick he is. When's Judge coming back? Too far. I think Judge will be back probably sometime in August, but I got a lot in the dinger. Yeah, I feel that. I drafted 3 Red Sox starters. Okay, yeah, you said that before I saw your comment, but I was looking at your squad. We'll also do a little team review for us and take a look at our squads here. So it's coming back to me. So this, if I want to do, Bryson Stott is a really solid pick. I was just talking about how good Carter Jensen has been. My boy Royce, I'm not doing it. I'm going to pass on him this time. I'm going to pass on Royce. So I think my answer is Carter Jensen or Bryson Stott. They're both starred. Pitcher. Maybe I take the gamble on Emai. I'm going to go Carter Jensen. And then Bubba. Do I hope on the second half redemption of Bubba? Possibly, Bieber's first game back. Bieber will get better. Freaking Lodolo, I saw him get hit with a comebacker. He's not been great. Reagan's is done. Blake Snell will be back. Threw off a mound, standing catcher Saturday. Snell was yet to throw a proper bullpen session. Left-hander remained on the shelf through the All-Star break, but could have a shot at returning early in the second half of the season if no setbacks. That's kind of intriguing for the last pick here. Take a gamble on Blake Snell. Zebby Matthews has been good lately. Oh, man. This is tough, boys. This is tough. I saw Matthew Boyd will be back soon. I'm going to take Blake Snell. I'll take a gamble on Blake Snell and hope that my 6 pitchers are good enough since I got these big 3 at the top and then a perfectly fine 3 after that. That should just get me some point accumulation. And then maybe Snell comes back and could be a difference maker in the playoffs. We all know how big Snell can be from a strikeout perspective, from a team wins perspective. It's just, he's always hurt. He's been hurt all year. But yeah, if he could be back early in the second half, maybe late July, early August, help me out right if this team advances right when the playoff weeks start. That's intriguing. We shall see. Probably be the only team I do. Where did Judge go in this draft? Judge went. He went at the end of round 1, pick 12. And Aaron Judge return date. According to Google's AI, yeah, here we go. But medical timelines in baseball and is projected likely return late July, early to mid to late August. See, this is the scary thing, mid to late August, but still at best late July. And again, if you're having to take your first round pick to get him, well, then what good does that do you to take your first round pick to get him? You know what I mean? If he's not even going to play, it's only 4 weeks to advance. That's why I'm like, I won't take Judge at all in this. Okay, let's go take a look at our teams here. All right, so we'll start off with Bobby. So Bobby with the 776. By the way, thank you guys. This has been super fun. Yeah, see, right. Could be rough to take Judge. Would love him at the end of 2. I would want him even later. I don't think you can draft him. Yeah, cool, Smurfer. I don't think I agree. It was a great time, buddy. Great time. Okay, let me knock the comments off the stage for a second. And let's go take a look at our teams. All right, Bobby, 776. So you went with Hunter Brown, Joe Ryan, Max Meyer and Sandy Alcantara, Reed Detmers, Shoto, and Ryan Weathers. Very nice pitchers. Everyone's healthy right now. You've got some nice strikeouts in there. Like it. So you took the gamble on Murakami. Hopefully he will be back soon. Let's real quick. Let's go do this real quick. Let's see what this says. Early to mid-July. Okay, nice. Let's hope that is true. Let's hope that's true. All right, Jazz Chisholm. I saw him over tonight. Ozzie Albies, Michael Bush, Pena, Goldie, and taking the gamble on Dansby there at the end. Jordan, Belly, Vargas, Michael Harris, Soler, and Benintendi. I think this is a really fun team, really nice. Hopefully Murakami will be back for both of our sakes, but for you in this tournament for sure. Question is, if he is out through July, again, if this tournament only is going to last in the month of July, we'll see, because can you advance? That's the question. All right, cool, Smurfer, 776. So I think we all did 776s. DeGrom, Kirby, Parker Messick. Man, how good has Parker Messick been? So good. Mackenzie Gore, Sonny Gray, Ranger, and Conley. Yeah, man. Love your 7 pitchers. Ellie, Sal Stewart. There's double reds. Dylan Dingler, hardly know her. Perdomo, Altuve, Spencer Horwitz, who's been really good. Well, for him. And I think he's like double-digit homers. And then you took Bryson Stott since I passed on him at the end. Corbin Carroll, Ian Happ, Brent Rooker, Jackson Merrill, Teoscar, and Joe Adell. I really like your outfield too. Man, I like our teams. I like all of our teams. And then mine, we all went 7-7-6. I spin up a little higher, of course, at pitcher at the top and got Sanchez and Schlittler, then Zach Wheeler, 3 higher-ish picks, but definitely the first 2. Then I waited Rasmussen, McClanahan, and then double Dodgers. Hopefully this pitching staff will be good enough. I think it will be. And then my infield, I'm pretty darn happy with, again, I maybe didn't need Yandy, but I'm pretty darn happy with the rest of this infield. Otto, Okamoto, Eldridge, Geloff, Torkelson, and Jensen. And then I absolutely hate taking Jordan Walker at 14, but it is what it is. Wyatt Langford, Blade could have been Garrett Cole, which would have changed one of my pitchers, would have changed probably this Rasmussen or McClanahan, probably. Maybe I would have still taken them. It would have changed Wroblewski. I don't know. Wroblewski. We'll see. But nonetheless, it is what it is. I got JJ Blade. He's probably a trade candidate. He's been really good so far. I just don't believe in him at 83. That was just a quick, I was about to be autoed. But thank goodness. Look at this final 3 outfield. Caglione, who's going to be my best player on my team. Jung-Hoo Lee and Varsho. Yeah, I absolutely love this, actually. I'm really a big fan of this draft. Well, that was super fun. Jordan Walker to the moon. Hey, thanks, Junior. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. And yeah, Jeremy, Cool Smurfer, Bobby, guys, had so much fun, as always, with you. Everyone earlier in the footballs, thank you, as always, for joining us tonight. But we are 3 hours and 31 minutes of this stream. I'm ready to hop off here and get ready for bed. We have passed midnight. I may try to join one of these more before I go to bed. If not, I'm going to knock them out tomorrow. I may stream tomorrow. If not, Jeremy, maybe I'll see you on yours. We'll find out. But guys, until next time, keep drafting. Peace. See you, boys.